Okay, we're on the air.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Hello.
We are live and inspired today. We are at the famous Mountain Empire Comics in John City, Tennessee. It is us, Gentleman Cocktails. I'm one of your co-hosts, Gregory Cobrana, also known as Hansa Cobra, and this is
Of tripping over reality and all things cool. So
Yay.
everything you see that's cool, I probably made it.
Exactly. I don't know why I'm dancing right now, but I'm just so happy.
Where did it?
I know. Sorry for the late delay. That's totally my fault. I put the kibosh on that one. I had to go home and get the cord for the mic that we are sharing right now. So you can blame me for
it's not his fault. He was distracted by me. It's all my fault.
I know your natural beauty.
Hey,
I know.
I don't really like dirt makes me look fat, and then I say that, and then I realize that it's my fat ass that makes me look fat, not my shirt. But
yeah, we're probably going to talk a little bit some
cocktails.
Oh, yeah, Chris is starting a little early. He's totally got the peer pressure going on. We may have to give in. Be seduced by the dark side.
The dark side.
The dark side of
the dark side of the bourbon.
The dark side of the bourbon. Well, yeah, you got the good stuff, right? The Maker's Mark.
Just like Papa's asshole. That's horrible.
But yeah, we're going to get into probably some comic books. We're going to get into the glass. We may get into our speculations and stuff like that. Spoilers, I know a little bit about it already, but I will not say anything that I know. But I haven't seen it. I was just kind of I wanted to know what happens because I've been kind of wanting. I hope it's good. I know it Rotten Tomatoes doesn't really say from the critics it's good, but they said the same thing about Aquaman, and Chris's predictions are about to come true because it's crossed over 1 billion. It's reaching that 1.2, which Chris famously quoted.
Awesome. Did I quote that when I was drunk?
Show, yeah, because I didn't think I was gonna reach. I thought maybe, I defer to you, kind sir. That's pretty good, man.
Drunk powers.
I mean, I thought maybe I knew it would beat Wonder Woman. I didn't really think it was gonna beat. It was gonna beat. Did Batman? No. Batman v Superman did not cross 1 billion.
No,
they were hoping it would. I didn't think it was going to be the Dark Knight or the Dark Knight Rises.
I didn't think it would be Dark Knight.
Which, just to let everyone know, it has. Like, it's not just the most highest grossing DCEU movie in the franchise. It's actually the highest grossing DC property.
That's impressive as hell.
So, like, the Dark Knight, it beat that, but the Dark Knight Rises has a couple of. I think it's like maybe like $1,000 more or something, like, or maybe $1 million.
Well, it's well on paper.
It's crushed. Yeah. It's the highest grossing.
It's absolutely gonna dominate everything DC stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no question.
It's already
at this point because Dark Knight Rises was so close to Dark Knight.
Yeah,
and the amount of money that it made, that there's no way that Aquaman will not surpass that.
Yeah.
So.
The only thing I can see anticipation of Wonder Woman was it 1984.
I think that was pushed back to 2020.
Yeah. That's the only but I mean, like, overall, like in the DC landscape of like, I mean, Shazam is coming out.
I really hope Shazam is great. I love Billy Batson. I love Shazam. I love the whole idea of that, the kid being in a grown-up body and being a superhero. I think that's, and that the reason that character was so popular when he first came out, even though DC sued him for similarities to Superman, which there are barely any other than they're both real big dudes with black hair. Mm-hmm. One's magic-based, one's science-based. But I think what made them so popular when he first came out was he was a little kid, 10 years old or something like that.
I mean, I know he's 14 now, but I don't know. I know that back in the slogan was like, you can see your favorite superhero or be your favorite superhero.
And that's great. I mean, what little kid wouldn't read that?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be awesome.
Because that's why they got in. Was it Fawcett, right? They got in so much hot water because they outgrossed, like you said at one time.
They were
Superman.
actually were outselling Superman at one point, and DC got upset. And
that's why they had the lawsuit.
Sorry about that. And a big giant. Well, and Fawcett fought it for a long time. Fought it for a long years. I don't remember how long that lawsuit went on, but it was over 20 years, I think.
Yeah.
And they.
I know it bankrupted them, and they had to sell They
were kind of moved here anyway, so they just
kind of gave it.
Yeah, we got our money out of them.
Yeah, might as well. But see, that's what's funny is that then DC never trademarked.
Yeah, they said
Captain Marvel, and then so
like a bunch of comes in and steals the name away from them.
Yeah,
so.
It's like I mean, hey, what people call Shazam is always going to be Captain Marvel, in my opinion. I may Shazam. That's more of a slip up because everybody in the
they can
mother
still
says Shazam.
Legally call him Captain Marvel. They just can't have it on a cover or
can't promote it.
Yeah, they can't have like this movie could not be Captain Marvel.
Well, yeah, I can't remember because it was
in the movie they could call him Captain
because
Marvel
they have the Trials of Shazam, and I cannot remember Jeff Johns, but they call him Captain Marvel in that, and that's when it was kind of switching towards Shazam.
Yeah.
And then Jeff Johns, when he picked up Shazam for the New 52, he just kind of went along with that writer.
Which is stupid because he can't tell people who he is.
Yeah, I mean that's.
What's your name?
Yeah, it's like
he says Shazam, he turns back into Billy Batson.
Exactly. Yeah, well, see, that's the whole thing, and that's why in like Kingdom Come, right? It was so powerful because he says Shazam's move out of the way and hits Superman with a lightning bolt, and that's the first time where we ever see like magic-based powers.
Really beat the hell out of Superman.
And that was it Mark Waid?
Yeah, that was Waid. That was an excellent storyline, and that was beautiful.
That was Waid back in his prime.
What was really cool about that story was the whole time you thought Billy Batson was Shazam. They kept showing him in the story.
Oh yeah.
But he was just Billy Batson grown up.
Yes, yeah.
And he wasn't Shazam yet.
Yeah.
He hadn't because the
Mr. Mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mastermind at Marvel. Yeah. Yeah.
And then when he reveals,
I know it's all Lex Luthor. You know.
Then when he reveals he is, Shazam, he doesn't really change physically. He just turns, his outfit.
Well, that's what the Billy Batson. I always thought that it was, and this is as far as I knew too, like what Mark Waid and Alex Ross was going for, that he turns into a grown-up version of himself, but it's kind of like the penultimate or the ultimate, version of himself. He doesn't change into like Superman or like an analog for Superman.
Or it's not
he changes into him grown up.
It's not like a Hulk.
It's like big,
he's changed into something completely different.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just changing into himself as an adult.
Well, see, that's what I like about the whole, like, and that's what people are calling the Shazam, Captain Marvel, is basically big, but in superhero form. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they kind of market it, where it's like,
which is yeah.
So it's like what we were talking about.
Although you won't see Billy Batson sleeping with his coworker.
No. Yeah, you won't see like a 14-year-old getting it on with like a 30-year-old. But there is an alternate ending to Big, which is it's like a deleted scene where the coworker follows, which is like really weird, and she becomes young as well. I don't know how this happens. Like, I don't know if like when she went up to the machine, she wished for that too because she got wise. But you see them both de-age, and it's like, well, where the hell is she gonna live?
Yeah,
and it's like she's gonna be out on the street.
They never tie up these loose ends in movies. Like at the end of
that's Penny Marshall. Yeah,
at the end of every horror film, you're like, okay, what happens next? There's this one survivor and all these dead people. That person's going to jail.
Yeah, it's like, do you see how much of a murder you just did? There was
some supernatural killer, and I kept shooting him, and he wouldn't die. Sure, that's exactly what happened. Get in the squad car.
Well, see, that's a great segue because, man, that's like with Glass. It looks like it's trying to make people think that these people, because you've seen the trailers, right? Mm-hmm. It makes it look like what Sarah Paulson's character.
She's a psychiatrist.
Yeah, and she's trying to say that not really do not have superhero power. Well, yeah, she even says it in the trailer, and like, hey, there is no, you have a dissociative identity disorder, you have all these multiple personalities, but I think that, but there is no 24th named the Beast. You're not the Horde. It's like this. Yeah. This is, and Mr. Glass. Well, you're no mastermind. You know, you're not.
Now, when I saw Split, I did not expect it to be a sequel.
Yeah.
To
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Yeah.
And I watched the whole film, and I was like, "This is an excellent thriller / horror film." And then at the end of it, when Bruce Willis is in the diner and they reveal him, I was like, "Oh my god, no way! This is a sequel."
Well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense because like they're in Philadelphia, they're in and that's.
I didn't see it coming, though. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see that either. I was just like, well, this is a pretty good movie, and has Anya Taylor-Joy from The Witch, and I really liked her in The Witch. I mean, that's why, and I like James McAvoy.
Amazing.
And
amazing in that role.
But see, that's what everybody's saying too about Glass. That hey, if you bought into the Split personalities of James McAvoy, then it just kind of ups it. Not like campy up, but it just,
Did
he
you
goes
see how
all
cut
into.
He is in those previews?
Yeah.
My God.
I know, man. It's like Professor Xavier has been doing some HGH. Man.
Yeah. What's
like,
he's
he on the Wolverine plan.
He's shooting straight up bull nut. I mean, he's just doing steroids left and right.
I mean, he got on that Hugh Jackman. He's like Wolverine. I need your help in the past.
Hey, Hugh. Come here.
It's like now we know why he went crazy because
about your workout program. I mean, he looks amazing, and it looks like it's going to be good. I look forward to seeing it. Kelly and I were talking about possibly seeing it tonight.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if we will because we have to go to the store and we're kind of limited on time.
Yeah.
So we'll probably, if it doesn't, we're supposed to get trapped up there this weekend.
Yeah.
I live on a mountain, and it's supposed to snow up there pretty bad, so I don't think I'll get to see it this weekend, but I would like to see it. We should go see it.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I work tomorrow, well, I mean, yeah, we'll probably do it next week or something, or whenever, man. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll see it. Okay. We saw Aquaman.
We did. It was good, man.
It was awesome. It was awesome. What else did we see together?
We saw Venom. That was a good one. Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
So far, we're 2 for 2.
Okay.
2 for 2. It's a good thing we didn't go see Han Solo together.
I know.
We've been fighting about it in the theater.
I would have been amazed. You would probably have been like, this crap.
I mean, like, really, you're going to dress up as the bad guys again?
I still like that part where he like walks up to where the whatever they're stealing the lithium crystals, but that's wrong.
Oh, they're stealing the lithium crystals.
What were they? The fuel.
I was so uninvested in that film at that point.
Coaxium. Yeah. Coaxium. That's what. And the guard's there, and he's like, and then he's like, just kicks him in the nuts. It's like, yeah, that's what I said. I love that. It was like classic Han Solo.
Every single rebel plot revolves around them dressing up as the bad guys.
Oh man. But it's so good. I loved it, man. I thought it was
that's good. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. I will never see it again, but I'm glad you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
On Blu-ray?
No.
Oh, that's
no. Oddly, I was like, you know what? Star good.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing too. That's like what is it? I'm trying to think of a movie that I thought was okay that everyone else just raves about. But okay, yeah, that's like Aquaman, like we were talking about. I mean, like the critics hated it, or some Last Jedi. I mean, I really liked it. I thought it was a great story.
I enjoyed it. There were parts of it that I found a little silly, but I enjoyed the film as a whole.
Yeah. And I saw this thing about Mark Hamill. He this one boy, I think he was like 6 or 9 or something. He had cancer, and he just died and stuff like that. And Mark Hamill, and he said that Luke Skywalker was his favorite character and stuff like that. And Mark Hamill did something on like Twitter or social media where it's like, you know, he was like, hey, such and such for, you know, all your dedication as a fan and stuff, and sorry that you know, may the force be with you always and stuff like that, and like, you know, and yeah, and I thought that was like really cool. I wish I brought it up or could remember like what, but I just saw it like really quick. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. And Mark Hamill,
he's a great guy.
He really is.
He's always doing stuff for people. He's you know, and he's a big comic fan.
Yeah,
which I've always really appreciated. And him as the Joker, better for the Joker than
like I don't really care for Troy Baker all that much.
Yeah, he's okay.
Like I know he's a traditional voice actor, which I mean I get Mark Hamill now voice actor too, because he's done most of and what I like Mark Hamill is that he actually gets physically into the role, because like, and he even says like, listen, look, I just can't like do it. It's like I have to, you know, it's like I look at the script.
That works for him because well, he's an actor first and foremost before he started, you know, doing the voice acting. I'm sure that allows him to emote a lot better.
Exactly.
And he's amazing as the Joker.
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, no one else should ever be the Joker ever again.
Yeah. Never. So okay. So what do you think about the Joaquin Phoenix Joker that's coming out this year?
I don't know. I really haven't seen enough of him. I mean, may not be him, or
do you think money? Do you think it's just going to be like you know, it'll probably make?
I don't think.
I mean,
so.
if it took like 30 or 50 million to make, you think it's going to double it?
It may double it. We all know the Joker's origin. Does he need a movie?
The first appearance. It's the first issue.
You know,
I mean, because it's not really. I mean, the way I look at it, it's not really. They're not saying this is the definitive Joker story. It's a Joker story. It's not the Joker story.
But he's Batman's villain.
Yeah, I mean, and that's.
I don't think he needs a solo film.
Well, that's what I liked about. Okay, yeah, because I never liked learning about Wolverine's origin. I don't care about. I didn't need to know Han Solo's, you know, origin either. I thought it was cool, but I mean, like for guys like me who you know, it's cool to learn about the background and stuff, or even like Boba Fett. We didn't really need to see that he was a clone and learn that him and Jango aren't Mandalorians. You know, it's like we didn't need to know that. It's just because you're taking the mysticism away from the mystique, from the character.
Special away from.
Yeah, it's like. I mean, Darth Vader, on the other hand, that was a little bit different because that was a part of the story. Yeah. But now you're trying to make money off
of the Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
So you had to tell Darth Vader's story.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think they're milking the cow. Is what they're doing. I don't have a problem.
Tertiary characters. I say,
tertiary.
Tertiary
characters. I don't feel that. I mean, there are so many DC characters that exist that could hold a film, heroes, that they don't necessarily have to start throwing their villains on the big screen by themselves now.
Yeah.
Now, Suicide Squad, I think, is a little different. It's in a little different category because they're villains, but they act as heroes.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm good with that. But I mean, there are so many other properties they could tap into.
I mean, what I like about the Suicide Squad is that they're kind of forced in a way. I mean, and that's like I liked Deadshot. Will Smith's Floyd. I liked his story because he was doing it for his daughter. He was doing it to see his daughter.
Oh, I liked him
because he actually had he actually had depth. He actually had I mean, he just wasn't in it for like the money and I really did like him as Deadshot. Yeah. Well, that's another movie, Bright. Like a lot of people don't like that movie. I actually liked it. I liked Egerton.
the fantasy movie where it's modern day LA and it's mixed with fantasy creatures?
Yeah, it's like because you have like the orc. The first orc.
I saw that. I liked it.
Oh, really?
I enjoyed it.
And they're making a second one, and I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah,
man.
I thought it was great. I thought it would be a good TV series.
I mean, if you've seen like End of Watch, I will say, it takes elements from. I mean, it's very similar to that. And I believe it's the same. Well, it's the same director, David Ayer, who did the first Suicide Squad. He did End of Watch. He also did Training Day. So it has that feel to it, because it reminded me so much of like high concept fan. Yeah, or even like Predator 2. I like. And they also
from this awesome group of dudes in Predator.
Gary Busey in it.
You had all these studs in the first movie, right?
Oh yeah, Carl Weathers.
Yeah, Carl Weathers.
Arnold.
I mean,
the guy who played Duke, I can't remember.
And you got
Shane Black.
You got old crusty ass Lethal Weapon. Danny Glover. I just didn't buy
him and Morgan Freeman, they don't age.
I just didn't buy it.
I did. I liked it. I really did, because he's like, I mean, it's just, what is it? It's Murtaugh, man. It's like,
it was horrible.
It's like, I'm too old for this shit. Actually, that gentleman right there, man.
Yeah, it was awful. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. You ready to check out? On the way.
See, we look so beautiful. People think that,
People think we work here.
Yeah, I know. It's like so good.
I believe it.
Oh, thank you. See? Hey. But yeah. You didn't really. You did not like Predators. Did you like Predators?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I did. But then again, I like Johnny Big Nose. What's his name?
Big Nose.
Yeah, the actor in Predators.
Oh, Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Tell me his name's not Johnny Big Nose. Look at that guy.
Yeah, he got the schnoz. He does. He really does. I will say that.
Imagine him in 3D coming at you. Whoa!
I can smell you. You can smell me a mile away. It's like,
Get that thing away from me.
It's like, did you double in Roxanne? You know what I'm saying?
He's got to
be. The kid of Roxanne.
He's a movie with Forrest Whitaker called The Experiment. I think that's what it was called.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I heard good things
phenomenal.
about it. Yeah.
If you get a chance, watch it.
Mine was trying to get me. She tried. The only way I know it, because he was trying to get me to watch that forever. It's just I was like, yeah. I saw it one time at like when I want to say when Blockbuster was still around, before they went under. I started seeing the DVDs there, and I was just like, I don't think so. But and it was like only $1 for like 5 days. It's like, they're pulling it. You can rent now for 5 days for only $1. It's like, I was like, this is how you know you're strung up for cash, bro.
You know what put them out of business?
Oh, well, it was their dumb. It was okay. They had a chance to go in with a red box, but they didn't. Yeah. And they were like, that's never going to be a thing, you know?
DVDs put them out of business. They lost all that rewind money.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, the rewind money.
Got to charge you an extra $1 for not rewinding it.
Oh, yeah, they used to do that, too.
You suck. My rewinder's broke.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. See, I never knew about this, that tapes degrade over time. Like, I never knew, even if you rewind them or what, like the more you watch a tape, it's like, so that's why I would always wonder about stuff. And I'm like, I never knew how tracking was. Yeah. I saw it on the VHS player, but I was like, what the, why do you push the plus and minus for? It's like, I didn't realize that. Yeah, it's because, the tape.
Change tracking.
Yeah.
VHS. Betamax.
Yeah, but you know why they went to VHS though, right?
Bigger's better. big.
Well, it's because of the porn industry.
Because they were all VHS.
Yeah, because they because and the porn industry went VHS, so that's when they went. Just like with the Blu-rays and HD.
See the dick, the dick.
Yeah. Blu-rays and HD, yeah, it's like the porn industry. They went with Blu-rays. So
yeah, I mean
that crushed.
It pissed me off. I had an HD.
And Blu-rays is Sony. That's what's
I had an HD player. Well, Sony's what pushed Blu-ray over the top.
Yeah. Well, also too, it's like they had it for the console. Well, that's like the first DVD player. I don't know if you knew it was the PS2.
Uh-huh.
And it was cheaper than anything on the market.
Yeah.
When it first came out.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They burned out fast though. The first ones, yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I had a PS2.
the first,
and I forgot about that.
The first generation of them constantly played movies.
Like you would burn out like the eye on it. Okay.
Took some time, but they did it. Download, they didn't have that problem anymore. A lot like Xbox when it first came out, and it kept getting the red ring of death.
Oh yeah.
Red ring of death.
Yeah, I remember that for the Xbox. Did that happen with the original Xbox, or was it Xbox 360?
It was 360.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because I remember, hearing horror stories. I didn't get the original Xbox because I forgot that it was white. See, I got the newer model, the black, the slim. Black one, 500 gig. Because I thought that they were, because that's when like somebody came in the shop and they were like, yeah, the original Xbox 360 was white. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. Because I keep on, because the Xbox One S is white. I keep on thinking that, because that's what got me so confused. Because I was like, wait, no. Yep. I'm like, no, I'm thinking Xbox, and they switched it.
And the original Xbox One was black.
Yeah, it was black.
And then when they upgraded, they turned it to white.
Yes, they did. Yeah, I forgot they did. They upgraded. Yeah,
which just caused
because that was yeah. It's just. Yeah, because
Stop changing the colors.
Yeah. It's so weird that you have to say original Xbox and Xbox One. It's just like, well, isn't Xbox One the first Xbox? No, actually,
no.
You have to say OG Xbox.
It was bad naming.
It's I mean, that's why PlayStation, they said that. Oh, you got to pay. Oh yeah. Conduct some business.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we're just. But thank you so much for listening to us talk about Xboxes and PS4s and all that ooey gooey stuff. I am so out of my element right now. I don't know. It's like so alone in the wilderness. Oh, you're back. All right.
I have a baby penis. What?
I said I was so alone in the wilderness.
Oh, okay.
But but thank you for verifying what people had already been speculating.
Yeah, what everyone's been saying.
Yeah, it's like
everyone's been
this guy's compensating for something. I just don't know what. I bet you it's his wanger. We have confirmation.
My wife, she'll tell you it's tiny. But it works.
Oh, I thought we were talking about my we're talking about what? Now I'm confused.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
God bless you.
That stuff is strong. Let me smell that. Ooh, that is strong. I mean, it smells
thinner.
Yeah.
Well, what are you reading?
Am I going to read? No, I read. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for asking a question. I read earlier. I read number 3, which is better than number 2, because I was like, "Where are you going?"
Yeah.
Because I am reluctant to follow Morrison
for very long. Yeah. On a $4
too. Okay, so is that the trade paperback, which I will get, but they're doing a hardcover first. $25. Apparently more. that he writes a hardcover.
Grant the Hack Morrison. I got in an argument with and I know this is stupid. I should never argue on Facebook because it's dumb.
Oh, this is good.
You can't change anyone's. But I had made the comment that I thought that Morrison was a hack, and I brought up the 3 books that he really bombed on, in my opinion, which was the X-Men.
When he went to the Black
the Justice League run was iffy, and Final Crisis. And I said those in my opinion were not very good, and everyone sings high praise. And so gets on out of all his work, those are the only 3 you can name. I'm like, those are the only 3 I named. I mean, there's more names,
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What is your definition of a hack? What
a guy?
Because I've heard it before, but I've heard.
In my opinion, it's a guy who gets a lot of praise, undeservedly so, and he's only good half the time.
Okay.
And he is only good half the time. There are a lot of hacks out there that are never good that get a lot of praise that for some reason people like them.
Would you call Frank Miller a hack?
No.
Okay.
No. He's.
I wasn't trying to make it a loaded question. I was just like, I've heard people say that about Frank Miller. That's true. But I mean, since you being
his body of work.
an auteur and a writer,
look at his body of work, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, he's more
than
did Daredevil.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, if he slipped over the past couple of years, I mean, he's older. He's not writing all the time. Yeah. I mean, that happens. I didn't read the most recent Dark. It wasn't very good.
The Mass Race?
Yeah.
I loved Dark Knight, The Last Crusade. They did with I do not like John Romita Jr.'s art. I mean, I don't mind his covers because he puts a lot of detail in them. Yeah. But when his new art style, which is like that sketchy crap, I cannot stand it. I cannot.
I have the same problem with one of the Kubert boys. I can't remember which it is. I think it's Andy. I just don't like
Andy's a better, in my opinion. Adam. But Andy's the one that actually did.
I don't really like. I mean, it's okay, but man.
Usually, I mean, it's probably Adam. I mean, Andy took over for Jim Lee in X-Men and Wolverine.
Okay, then it's not him; it's his brother.
Because he was the one who actually drew where Logan got his adamantium pulled out.
Okay,
I thought for the long.
Okay,
it was actually.
They're actually quite good, so it's got to be Adam.
Yeah, which is like Adam's a year older, but I would always think that the older brother would be the better. But yeah, he's like a year or 2 older than.
I think it's cool.
Andy,
I think it's cool they're carrying on the tradition now.
Yeah, they're from their father Joe.
Yeah.
Well, they have
Romita. I mean,
they have Like I mean, I like John Romita Jr.'s stuff back in the day because it was more traditional, it was more clean. It's just
solid line art.
Exactly.
It had some depth to it. Nothing was stiff.
Even his Iron Mans looked really good. Yeah. I mean, because I think he started on Iron Man, or that was one of his books that he started making a name for himself. That's like his New 52 Superman. Like I did not like it, and even when Jeff Johns wrote it, and that's when Kal-El got the new solar flare power, And I mean, the book looks horrible.
Did it?
So it's like I just couldn't. Even the covers looked atrocious. But I can understand they were ramping up for Rebirth.
Okay.
Because that was one of the last storylines in that too.
You think they were just rushing it out while they were working on it.
Because the Last Crusade, that took a while, and it was in prestige format, and art looks actually really good. Because you can tell he took time, and he was like, well, I'm with Frank on this one. I can't fuck it up,
Well, you know what would stop fucked up stories like rush stories like this from happening is stop changing things every 6 months.
Yeah.
You don't have to relaunch your universe every time you have a new creative.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's like, I'm sure as hell that we're. I'm so glad that what was the Doomsday Clock wrapped up last month, and like we got the full story. And everything.
Don't say an unkind word about Doomsday Clock. It's great.
So we got all 12 issues, and it only took a year, right? Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Number 9 comes out.
You know,
next week. So
what really?
Fingers crossed. You know that it does.
What really irks me about it, and I've enjoyed this story. I love it from beginning to end. I like everything about it.
I did go back and read what you call it again, and yeah, I'm wising up to number 8, but that's because number 9's coming out next week. So
but what has pissed me off about it is, especially being a Legion and a JSA fan, John's promised the return of the Legion and the JSA.
Oh yeah, I think that is coming. That is,
and it's all dependent on this story wrapping up.
Yeah.
Right. Well, wrap it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, I think the biggest thing, is well, also too, we don't know. Okay, so let's say that because here's my biggest thing. Okay, Lois Lane in the last issue got the thumb drive, right? Is that from another universe? Because apparently in this universe, or this Earth, which Dr. Manhattan killed Alan Scott, so the JSA was never made. Under in the old folks' home, and he still remembers being Johnny Thunder, having the genie and stuff like that. Saturn Girl.
It's one of those time paradox things where I'm sure that
then that just makes a brain hurt.
Someone plucked it out of time, or the footage out of time, put it on a thumb drive, and
Jay Garrett being
because even though you change a time period, all you do is make another branch.
Yeah.
So what happened when he killed off the JSA and stopped them from forming?
Yeah.
All it did was make another branch. So instead of going down the branch they were on, it diverted. So technically, you're right. It is from another dimension, but it's the they should be living in now.
So basically, you gotta have an
and it is a beautiful. And I don't know if they've had this in works for a long time or not, but it is a beautiful. The JSA and the Legion have been missing for so long.
Yeah. Well, see, that's like used about the whole. What was it?
And remember, Jay Garrick.
Days of Future Past.
Jay Garrick is stuck in the Speed Force.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because he shows up.
Yeah.
Because he was the one who what was it? Saved Flash, and then Dr. Manhattan, I guess plucked him back like, oh no, you stay on that path.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it's like with Days of Future Past, a lot of people, even myself, I was a little bit confused. It's like, okay, so how does this? I know like it reverted everything back, or at least it wiped away Origins, the Wolverine, it wiped away everything. The Last Stand, and it made. Remember at the end, it's like it presses, okay, Logan, what do you remember? It's like, and Logan's like at the school, he's older.
I thought you were talking about the real Days of Future Past.
No.
Book,
oh no. I say like, but it's like, but the way that Bryan Singer, and I kind of forgot about this too, and in quantum physics, there's a thing called the super collider, and the super collider, like it takes everything that was and is, and basically forms everything into something brand new, because it's like the laws of thermodynamics, 1, 2, and 3. It's like energy is never destroyed; it's just moved, it's shaped into a different form.
Yeah. You can't destroy energy.
Yeah. So,
which is why, folks, I believe in heaven.
Yeah.
Because you can't destroy energy. You can only change it.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, because there's like connected. There's like a potential and connective energy.
A dung beetle.
A dung beetle.
Yeah, that's what I'll come back as.
Oh man, it's speaking of beetles, like remember I told you I was playing the what? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, she does actually. But that's not the point. But the point is that it's on my ahead, man. Thank you. No, we were playing. This guy did not know who the hell Booster Gold and Ted Cord was. I was like, you don't know Blue Beetle, baby? You don't know, like the dude from.
They didn't know.
No, they were like, who the hell is Booster Gold? I'm just like, we're playing a friggin' DC card game.
Are they casual comic book?
I'm guessing. I'm like, Booster Gold, man. It's like, I mean, that's who Nathan Fillion should play. I mean, if anything, that's yeah. I mean, I can see Nathan Fillion as a Booster Gold. It's like, yeah, I got this, not a problem. It's like,
where's the press?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, because he is what, from the 25th or 23rd century?
He's from the 25th century.
Okay, yeah,
I believe it's 25th.
Yeah, I believe it's 25th too. And he comes.
He
steals a bunch of tech
and a time sphere.
Yes,
from a museum.
Yeah, it was a JLA, right, or a Justice League?
I wanted to say it was a Legion museum or something.
Oh, was it? Okay.
And
I know it was a museum.
And then he comes back. He comes back in time.
And he's like, "Hey," because wasn't he like a football player too?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
A failed.
He was a failed football.
I believe he was. Yeah, I'd have to look it up. But
yeah, I know that the Justice League was like his favorite superheroes growing up and stuff. Because you always hear stories about that. And see, I loved. I never was a big Booster Gold. Never really enjoyed his stories all that much until this stuff with Flashpoint. Because like, if I was reading his I can't remember the writer for that.
John,
but was it Jeff Johns?
For Booster Gold?
Yeah,
Johns was the guy who made the Booster Gold comic so good. Yeah.
Really? Okay. So that's when Doomsday came back. Doomsday showed up for a minute, and because all the Flashpoint stuff, because talking about like I thought,
and he kept trying to bring Blue Beetle back, and he just couldn't do it because he couldn't change time, and it was just excellent. And that's when they revealed that Rip Hunter was Booster Gold's son. Yeah, which is why no one knows what Rip Hunter's real name is.
Yeah,
because then they could
trace it back
and kill him. Kill his, his father.
Who's his mom then?
In his job, I can't remember. I'd have to look.
Any special or
no? Well, to him.
Well, I mean, like, I didn't know if it's like maybe she had superpowers or something.
No. She's Time Master, maybe his sister.
Booster worked with the Time Masters.
Time Master.
Was he?
Yeah, that's what the whole New 50 or the whole Booster Gold series was about.
Well, I remember Rip Hunter, the Time Master.
He worked. His job with Rip Hunter was
because
to make sure
that was like a series. Oh. Okay.
Well, Rip Hunter has been around since the late 50s.
Has he really?
Yeah.
Well, okay, but there was like I can't remember if it was the late 90s or early 2000s. They came out with Time Masters or Rip Hunter Time Masters, and it was like a 6-issue miniseries. I have most of those, but that's one. I think now there's like a chalkboard and stuff. Like, wait a second, hold on, and then he finds out
that ties all into the
because that's when he finds out he's his son.
Countdown.
I can't remember.
Which leads into Infinite Crisis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because it says if you want to, because at the end it says if you want to know more.
And that's when he started running into Supernova. It ended up being himself, and then was somebody else.
Supernova. I don't know who Supernova is.
It's awesome stuff, man.
Okay. 52 Booster was a big part of that because that was like because that was after Infinite Crisis, right?
Yeah.
When or was it?
Actually, I think that was prior to that, wasn't it?
No, because when did because Wonder Woman kills Maxwell Lord?
Yeah.
And she's like, I got to take a break.
And that's what kicks off Infinite Crisis.
Yeah, but then the OMAC project, now that was one where I was
genius.
I hated that.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I loved it.
Because that's and all that. Oh Jesus. Crazy, man.
It was awesome.
And I was like, no, thank you, pass. You know,
they did that. They did the Rantan Guardian War. Like 4.
The OMAC Project.
No, OMAC Project was one of them, but it led into the Infinite Crisis.
Oh, okay. See, I remember reading Infinite Crisis. See, and I didn't even realize that they actually retconned the Superboy punch in the comic books, because that's like remember when Under the Red Hood came out, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like originally, the way Jason Todd came back was because Superboy punched reality and horrible stuff. The Devil's Brew, jeez.
Like dream of
I just strong. It was just I'm like, what the fuck? Like all Dracula.
It's like being in a gym. If you pick up something that makes you go, put it down.
Unless you want to lose your large intestine. But yeah, no, but no, it's a con. I can't remember how they did it, because Judd Winnick was the one who, Under the Red Hood, and he wrote the
animated movie.
Yeah, the animated movie.
And that's
from a retcon that they actually did in the comic books. I just remember Superboy punching reality because Talia al Ghul taken the body of whatchamacallit and resurrecting it. Or no, that was Under the Red Hood. No. Superboy punches reality, and when he punches reality, all the lost, I guess, spirits or souls or whatever, they go and stuff.
Was this when he was punching against Crystal?
Yeah.
When they were
the famous like that.
And
punches reality.
I don't remember that being part of Jason Todd coming back.
They talked about it in
but I remember him doing that.
Yeah. They talked about it in the Batman books. That's how I know, because I was collecting Batman at the time. And then but then I stopped after what was it? War Games, because that's when we see Red Hood. And there's one. You or me, Anthony. Now one.
I did. I went to Baltimore Comic-Con right before Infinite Crisis came out, and I got to sit in on an hour-and-a-half question and answer with Mark Wolfman.
Really?
Which was really cool. Mark Waid was leading it, and they were talking to Mark Wolfman about all his creations and what he felt about the new Infinite Crisis coming out, and his run on Crisis on Infinite Earths, and what I liked was what he said about Superboy, Superman, Lois Lane, and there was one more. Oh, and Lex, or not. It wasn't the Lex, but it was
Alexander Luthor.
Yeah, Alexander Luthor. What he said about those first 3 characters I mentioned was that he didn't want to kill off anyone that was older than he was.
Okay.
And Superboy and Superman were older than him. But the rest of the characters he went ahead and killed off. That's why he trapped him behind that.
Oh, really?
Now the original Batman was already dead.
Yeah,
he had died in Adventure Comics in a JSA story.
Yeah, I guess like the one that used to go around with the 45 and stuff.
Yeah, the original Batman. The Earth 2, which became the Earth 2 Batman.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Earth 2 was created to explain why the comic book characters in the
Golden Age.
60s and 70s and you know and past, you know, up until 86. Yeah. Why they existed.
Oh, is that what they call it? So 86. So is 86?
86 was when Crisis on Infinite Earths happened.
So when did the Silver
did away with? Well, Silver Age started in like 56 with the Flash.
Okay, so that was the first Crisis. Because that was called Crisis of Two
Earths. Oh, you mean
no, like the Flash comic? You know, we see.
I'm talking about this. You're talking. You ask about Silver Age around that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was thinking of the comic book where you see the two. You see Barry Allen.
They've had
and Jay Garrick and
Crisis has always been big.
Yeah,
with DC,
yeah,
all the.
Well, that's the name of the comic, Crisis on Two Worlds.
Yeah, all the JSA, JLA crossover,
or Two Earths, or
whatever, called Crisis on something, or Crisis this, or Crisis that, which is why they use that all the time.
Well, the reason why I bring that up is because have you read the new Young Justice yet?
No, but where I was
yes. Where I was sorry.
The characters that existed that I was reading.
Yes.
Were the modern day incarnations of characters that existed in the 40s. And in order to explain the fact that they never aged, they created Earth 2, which is where all the characters that originated in the Golden Age ended up.
So the Golden Age Batman with the purple.
The original Superman, the original Batman. You know, even though he evolved and changed his look, it was still that Batman.
Okay.
And so that's how they separated the two. They thought that people were getting confused because of the amount of imaginary stories that had come out and all the, you know, Batman did this in this book, but he didn't do it in this book, and the continuity started getting really convoluted. So that's why they did Crisis.
Well, see, that's what I loved about Convergence is because Convergence said, because that's when Parallax and pre-New 52 Superman or pre-Flashpoint Superman, they go back and they're like, hey, because Telos says, hey, listen, look, there has to be a multiverse.
Yeah.
You know, like there.
I'm glad they brought the multiverse.
Yeah, back. and that's the thing is that what I'm thinking is that okay, so this is how it ties into Young Justice, and I'll get to it. And this is by Bendis too, because this mofo is like is doing like 25 friggin' books. I like Bendis, but
Bendis is a hack.
You really think so? You really think so? Or is that are you serious?
I'm
or are you
trolling.
Okay.
I'm trolling.
But
he's good.
Yeah.
When the plot and the content and when the plot points and the subplot, he gets a little muddled and confused.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
No, yeah, because I mean, to me, I love it when things are self-contained. I don't mind the world building, but when you build it up so much, it's now where do you go?
Yeah.
To space, infinity and beyond. It's like, oh my god, come on, dude. Like, let's get back down to earth.
He's okay. I mean, it's not. I don't think he deserves the accolades he gets, but he's a decent writer. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I like him at street level. You know,
I will say his Guardians run was really good. I did like that. Yeah, that's street. Yeah,
street level.
See, like I'm thinking more of. I'm trying to think more of. I liked his.
When he did the Marvel Knights run.
Yeah,
it's phenomenal.
I liked. See, I'm trying to think of this stuff. I'm sorry, I should have clarified. I like his street level stuff too. I'm trying to think of the bigger stuff that I like. Like I like his Guardians, the 2 volumes of Guardians. I liked his X-Men, even though people hate that he brought back the younger X-Men. You know, I actually liked it. I thought it was kind of pretty good.
I don't think that they should have pulled him over from Marvel to DC and then threw him on Superman.
No, I thought that's a big mistake.
Yeah, that's your flagship book. You know, Superman and Batman are your flagship books, and Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
You know, don't take some guy who is great at street level characters and then throw him on such a cosmic guy. Now, throwing him on Batman may have been a good idea.
Yeah. Well, they got Peter J. Tomasi back on or they got him. Yeah, because he's for New 52. and
he's
doing Detective Comics right now, and I know like a lot of people.
Yeah.
And
Tom King is okay.
I liked where Tom King was going. Yeah. I don't when he pulled that old
the old rope-a-dope.
Yeah. And in Marvel did the old rope-a-dope, but at least they did a rope-a-dope and then a dope again, you know, or a rope, whichever one you want to go with. Yeah, you know, with Mr. and Mrs. X. I kind of like that. That was actually pretty cool. I actually want to check that out.
When you promote a book as a marriage between two characters and they don't get married, that's wrong.
Okay, yeah, you were talking about
they did it to artificially inflate their sales.
You talked to so Ben Grimm and
they did. It's a beautiful book, by the way.
Masterson. Yeah, because so whatchamacallit, he goes to her father, her stepfather, the puppet master, and asks for her hand in marriage.
Yeah, that was in the wedding special.
Okay.
Not in the
okay, but she was controlling him the whole time to say yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's I didn't know that because Alicia Masterson, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Alicia Masters.
Masters.
The wedding book was fantastic.
Oh, okay, so they did get married. Okay.
I was a little
because that's what I was worried, man.
Upset. They weren't. It feels like they need to charge $8 for a fucking $4 book, but I mean, it was good.
Was there a lot of
I mean, a double-sized issue shouldn't cost twice the amount.
No.
I mean, it never did before. Yeah. Back in the day.
No.
You got a double-sized issue, maybe they'd charge you, 25 cents more. 75 cents instead of 50.
Well, see, and that's the thing too. Like, honestly, man, I actually like the newspaper. I mean, I know everyone bitches about the paper. They're like, oh, well, the paper quality and all this stuff. I'm like,
for what?
The old book? Why? No. Why? Why comic books are so expensive? Because they're saying that the quality of the paper. I'm like, motherfucker, I used to love the old newspaper.
Oh, I did.
Quality like a little bit higher than newspaper.
But
I didn't mind like having the purple or green or red tab up there.
Yeah, I loved it.
The page tab. I mean, and the panels. I mean, and the smell of it. I mean, it smelled great. Because I just picked up.
Now, a couple of years ago, the covers. Remember, they stopped being glossy for a little while there. Must have been like a spate of about 6 months. Maybe 8 months. They stopped being real glossy covers, and they were just real kind of flat.
Which would I probably have
all of them.
Really?
Their whole line. For a while, went to this covers that weren't very glossy, and it's changed since.
Yeah.
But I wish I had.
Oh, you're talking about more matted. Yeah. Okay,
it looked horrible.
Well, okay, so there's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They kind of do it more matted, but I actually like that because it's actually thicker paper, though. It's kind of like a cardboard. You know how New 52 Batman was with Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder? Like, it was the cover. They weren't real floppy. They were more stiff. The covers were.
I mean, that's cool and all.
And I actually like that.
I think that if you're going to sell a book, you need it to stand out on the shelf, and in order to do that, it needs to be glossy and colorful, and pull people in.
Yeah. Well, some of the things what I hate about some of the glossy covers now is that I've run into this where I don't know if the ink hasn't dried or it's just because of the weather, but like I'll like the fingerprint.
That has happened to me since the 1970s.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where what I'm talking about, right? Where
especially if it's an all black cover and it's glossy. And if you're reading it, the ink stays on your hand. You leave a fingerprint on the book. Yeah.
On the cover.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Really? That's see, like that's something that just kind of like I think like maybe 2 years had that.
It really used to piss me off. I'm gonna say it goes back to the 80s. It used to piss me off, but it was usually when it was hot out.
Okay, so that's
okay.
Sweaty,
I dried them, but you sweat because it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
even if you're in a controlled environment, and then you would leave fingerprints on your cover.
Yeah.
Dude, it would piss me off.
Oh yeah, because I mean, I see like I'm like, what the hell is going on there? And I'm just like, is it me? Is it what's going on?
It happens on the high gloss, dark colors, especially if it's black or a brown. It comes
because
right
I
off.
never had like a book, like a Marvel book, dude.
At
least back in the day,
yeah.
Like Amazing Spider-Man, I've never had one do that to me. I mean, Tom McFarlane Spider-Man, I should say.
I did have it happen to me on the Spider-Man Black issue, the World Trade Center issue. Covers all black.
When did they come out with that one?
When the World Trade Center.
Okay, I didn't have that. I wasn't collecting Spider-Man at the time.
Yeah.
I don't think I was collecting any books.
But it's a completely black cover.
Is it really? Okay.
And it's prone to that too.
See, I didn't get back into comics. See, after so this is the thing about me is that after the Clone Saga, I stopped. I mean, I was like, or not even after, during, halfway through that thing, because I was like, this is never going to end. It sucks. And it wasn't until I got out of the military, or I'm sorry, when I was in the military that I actually started collecting, but I would do paperbacks. Okay, yeah, I have seen it. Is that the
fingerprints on it.
Yeah, MJS.
That's good book.
Or JMS.
I mean, if anyone's interested. Good stuff.
Yeah, all black. Yeah, I have seen that. I was like, I was wondered why it was all black. Yeah,
it's the World Trade Center dedicated book.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm
in trouble.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to that guy. He's gone now. Ain't nothing happened to our president, commander in chief. I'm just saying.
He can control when he transforms now by saying the name. Thank you, Remington. Thank you, Remington. Apparently, Shazam can change the way when he says the word because it's intent based. He says his name doesn't change, but if he says Shazam, I appreciate it. Someone needs to watch. No one else is.
They had like three viewers, man. Now we
just because we're rocking.
I know. Because
we're rocking. Thank you, Remington.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
That actually clears.
See, like, well, we always bring up in conversation because, like, well, if Remington were here, it's like fucking Encyclopedia Britannica when it comes to comics. It's
yes, sir. I put mine in there.
That's very cool. I like that.
Yeah, everyone's posting these. For those who are familiar with the Price on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, number 8. I actually have that.
8. I do too.
I picked that. I picked it up in a good condition for I think like $10.
With Supergirl being held by Superman in the classic pose. Someone posted about 30 pictures of that pose on different
who's
comics.
Uncle Sam?
On different comic
with the
covers.
flag. Yeah.
I mean, if you look in here, there's just all kinds of them. Well, I swiped that pose for the issue for the second book in the Tripping Over Reality series, so I posted it too.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's where you got the little homage.
The drugs we do. What?
The drugs.
Well,
you want to?
I am reading.
Oh, we're still on that again.
I am reading Fantastic Four. It's phenomenal. I don't know if any of you have picked it up, but Marvel's First Family is as amazing now as they've always been. There, it's an excellent book. What's the guy's name writing it? Slott.
Dan Slott. Yeah.
He's the Immortal Hulk is really good. The last was, I mean, and this is the first issue I've read, so that's a pretty good run.
Well, yeah, you're always gonna have your ups and downs.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still good. It's a strong book. I'm reading House of Whispers, which is really good.
Sandman.
Yeah. And The Dreaming, which is let's get Derek in here.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that that he thinks you should read.
I know.
No,
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy,
dope
I'm
man.
a motherfucker in the alley. I'm your pusher, baby.
I got what you need.
I got what you need.
No, Conan's good. Jason Aaron, his run on Thor isn't my favorite, but his run on Avengers has been pretty good, and he's doing good things with Conan so far. So it captures that old nostalgic feel.
So it has that.
So
that
what starts off with the
sword and sorcery kind of barbarian, you know.
Yeah, it really does.
In the inns or the taverns and
yes, yeah. It starts off with the the whole quote, "No Yeo Prince in the time of blah blah blah." Yeah. All that. That's all in the first, and then you get to experience it again.
Are you like a Conan lover?
Oh yeah,
he loves Conan.
No Ye in the time of Prince. What the hell is that?
Oh, when they do the at the beginning of every Conan movie, like the Arnold Conans and all that stuff, they always do the snippet.
They did that, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they did it in the comic books too. It's adapted straight from Robert E. Howard's novels in the 40s. So they use his kind of old English style writing to promote that in the comic books. Roy Thomas and them made that a thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
So it stays true to the old, but it still appeals to new audiences too. Because I mean, who doesn't like sword, sandals, blood, guts, and boobies?
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, is there nudity in this? In the
There's not. You're not going to see full frontal or anything, but Conan likes the ladies.
Oh yeah.
Conan does like the ladies.
He does like the ladies.
He does like the ladies. Yeah, I just finished reading the original Red Sonja run, the 15-issue Red Sonja run.
Oh,
after what book was like Marvel. Run that's read a lady whose name escapes me.
I didn't know
and
that.
it's fantastic. And
Yeah,
it's levels above coming out in the superhero books at the time.
Yeah, just a different take on it.
It's good. It's
So
really good.
So the new Conan, the one that Jason Aaron is doing, is that like is it a reimagining, is it a reboot, or is it a continuation, or is it just kind of like, oh well, he's just kind of telling a story, a legend story of like Conan's adventure? Or...
Right now, it's mostly an origin because we're only on the second issue.
Okay, so
it's kind of like
a reboot, I'm guessing.
Sort of. It's more like introducing people to what Conan is that might not know.
Yeah, because it's been quite a while since Conan's had a book out, or in the movie, the Jason Momoa movie kind of flopped.
I enjoyed it,
that, man. I enjoyed it. Good too.
I didn't say I didn't enjoy it, but it flopped.
I wanted to see him as like Conan, bearded Conan, like King Conan, because God, man, I just want
the Aquilonian Conan. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. He needs to go back to that franchise. It's like, my God, he's going back to the Terminator well, so many freaking... This dude...
He cannot be Conan at his age.
He can be Conan!
No.
I'm telling
sloppy.
You, man. The man has been doing all these freaking movies, like Escape Plan...
You'd be like casting me as
The Last Stand, all this other malarkey.
He could do...
I mean, just pass it on to his son.
He could play Conan's uncle.
What?
He could play Conan's out-of-shape uncle.
If they did King, it wouldn't be that bad. If they did King Conan.
Yeah.
He could. You can just say, this is his last stand.
Cover a lot.
That's what the beard's for.
He's really out of shape.
Oh, you mean the like
titties and shit?
No, he's getting back in shape.
Well, he needs to.
You didn't see King Conan without arms. So
that's true.
He's he's getting back in shape for what's the movie? Oh, the next was it?
Please tell me there's not another. They need to quit that. They've all fucking bombed.
Oh, Tim. Yeah,
Since 3.
Since 3, yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, they're coming out with Hamilton. She's in a new one with the Mackenzie.
Terminator 20 back on.
You've seen Blade Runner 2049?
Yeah.
The prostitute, the replicant. She's one of the main ladies in it.
Okay.
And then what's
I'm not sure what her name is, but
it's Mackenzie something.
Speaking of old dudes in movies,
but yeah, he's getting back in shape, man.
Dolph Lundgren impressed me in Aquaman.
Yeah,
I really need to see Aquaman.
I was impressed.
I was surprised to hear that he was in it. Happy.
Yeah.
But I was like,
I like an old He-Man.
Oh,
he did do that.
Yeah.
Like where
that was horrible.
Yeah, but it's good if you want to watch a campy.
He was
terrible movie.
Oh yeah, if you want to get real stoned up, and watch a movie, throw in He-Man
with Franklin Jella Skeletor. That was Franklin Jella, right?
Yeah.
I thought he did a pretty good job.
He did a great job.
Yeah,
the makeup was fantastic.
Yeah.
The Skeletor makeup was awesome, but the movie was abysmal.
It was awful.
Yeah. It was like they wrote it for 5-year-olds. They did.
I loved how the little guy, he was playing on the keyboard, the portal. What the heck? You know what I'm talking about? The little trollish dude.
It's been years.
He had the ears. Okay, now maybe I'm just making stuff up. I don't know. No. He was like, "Hold on, we have to get home."
I don't know.
He was like playing
was it Billy Barty? Because he was everybody then. It was short.
Kind of like the pain.
Yeah. Billy Barty was in everything.
What's the?
I want them to make a Willow too, man.
Yeah.
I want to see Mad Mark again so bad. I just want Val Kilmer to have like a resurgence, you know.
I would like him to get back into shape. Right now, he looks like Val Kilmer's Macy's Day Parade balloon.
Okay.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You stepped on my joke.
What do you say?
He looks like Val Kilmer's Macy's Day Parade balloon.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that guy is fat.
Is he really?
Have you seen him?
Not lately, but yeah I've seen pictures of him.
He's pretty hefty.
Hello.
Hello, ladies. But yeah, he looks horrible.
Does he really?
He looks awful. He's a far Morrison we know from The Doors.
I thought he was great as Jim Morrison.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
He tapped into
He looked just like him.
Yeah, he tapped into him. It was fantastic. That was a great movie.
It was, man.
I remember years at the beginning as the fat guy walks into a store.
Because and
he's older.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like now.
Big old beard.
That's what he looks like now.
Great big bushy beard.
Big old fat guy.
Big old fat guy.
That's a shame because he was a great actor.
Yeah.
I didn't like his Batman.
I like Nicole Kidman as Chase Meridian, but
I didn't like his Batman. I didn't like Clooney's Batman.
I like the Batman suit minus the nipples. I liked his Batman suit better. I thought his was better, but they needed to do away with the nipples.
Joel Schumacher has to throw nipples on everything.
I understand what he was going for, but he was going for the Adonis, like what the Roman statues were and stuff. Yeah. He was going for that look, and it's like
it just didn't work.
Well, you didn't make it anatomically correct because you would have had a
And he was also trying to do kind of the campy throwback 60s Batman which was just bad.
Yeah,
to do. Burton's Batman took everyone's attention away from the 60s Batman.
Yeah.
Well,
because the 66 Batman ruined the franchise. I mean,
I don't think it ruined it.
It did.
It sold a ton of comics at the time.
No. After, during the time.
Adam
but
West,
when
watching them, they're fun as hell.
This is the thing, though, man, is that after the show went off air, like the market for Batman went straight down. I mean, there's a big decline. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, because CBS at the time, because it was supposed to get picked up by another network. The PA deconstructed the sets, and the the network didn't want to. I think it was like NBC or ABC or whichever one, but they wanted to when there was like only 3. But then they were like, no, we're not paying to reconstruct sets and stuff like that. If you don't have them, then we're going to cancel the show. And that was that was it. And then it's like Batman sales went down. And it wasn't until like Neil Adams and Denny O'Neil. It wasn't until then. Oh yeah, they did a resurgence of making it darker and
the show killed Batman, the Batman comic franchise, because the comics started emulating the show.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They started being campy and silly and dumb.
Yeah,
and
you had Zebra Batman. It's like
if it weren't for Neil Adams and Denny O'Neil, the comic would have gone by the wayside. Yeah. I mean, it was floundering. But what we were originally talking about, if Schumacher had not done what he did and tried to make him campy,
we never would have got.
They would have been good films.
We would never got Nolan Batman, or probably not.
No, we'd have gotten him.
Yeah, because I mean, he would have done a more realistic take on that. It would probably, it probably wouldn't have.
I just wish that they had used a different director for, Batman 3 and 4.
Well, see, I actually like Joe Schumacher's Lost Boys.
Oh, because it's one of the best vampire movies ever made, in my opinion.
And I think so too. And the way that he did it, he was like, "Listen, look, it's like we were so low on budget, is that when we would shoot, because I guess he shot with the crane, and then when they would emulate the vampires going over, in the beginning, because the 2 are on Lover's Lane or whatever, and they rip off the hood,
the top of the car,
and the guy's like like that, and because basically he was playing with your imagination. He was doing I just did it. H.P. Lovecraft horror, it's like not showing you, letting your mind do.
He did an excellent job. That movie was great, but the Batman films are horrible. Not that Burton's second Batman film was great, but it was a damn sight better than Joel Schumacher's Batmans. I don't like what he did with the Penguin.
No.
I mean, no. I didn't get it.
Well, McDonald's couldn't sell toys like that way. They had and also too, it's like if you look at what is it? The animated series, they changed that penguin. I mean, they changed that penguin up to where it was very representation of the Batman Returns, but with a side of the campy Burgess Meredith. Yeah. Because he had the the cigarettes holder
or penguin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But with the longer hair, and he's short, and he has the penguin suit.
Do you watch Gotham?
I used to, but I know that this is and
I'm glad it's the final season. I mean, it's okay.
Is it Jerome or Jeremiah who became the Joker? Which one of the twins became it?
I want to say Jeremiah.
Yeah, because Jerome died, right? Because Jerome was the one with the cut up face.
Yeah.
Jerome was the one he gassed his twin brother, and then
it's just all kind of weird. I'm not sure I like the whole idea of the Joker being a virus.
What do you mean?
That people get when you kill the Joker, you become the Joker. You've been reading Man Who Laughs?
No.
Check it out.
I mean, I know about the Grim Knight. I mean, I've seen. Okay, I skimmed through it, and I'm like, listen, look, man. There's only so much money in my pocketbook, and I saw the first book. It was like $5.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I saw that Greg Capullo cover, and I was just like, thank you. Yeah, it's like I wanted to have it.
Yeah.
And I skimmed through it. It looked phenomenal because it's like I see Batman, and I love Jock. He does the interior art, and you see Batman all kitted up with a bazooka rocket launcher, and he's like, I'm going into his sofa. Yeah. I'm like, all right there, Arthur Morgan, Jesus.
Calm down.
I had to get into Red Dead,
Red Dead.
Oh, laugh. But that's such a good game, man. That's so good.
It is.
I wanna. You still have not beaten that?
No, I'm taking my time, buddy.
I didn't. because I think
it's a marathon.
I think I did see.
Yeah, they've been talking about it.
Yeah. Or have they? Okay, because I didn't want to make up any rumors here.
I'm just hoping that all their DLC is an online DLC.
Yeah, see, that's why I think it is story. I think it is story. Yeah. From what I was hearing, it's supposed to be story DLC. Oh, but we were talking about so Chris and I, we were talking about Ghostbusters earlier.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so have you seen the Ghostbusters 2016 one with all the women?
Yeah.
Arthur, Leslie Jones, and Kate McKinnon.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
It was funny, but it wasn't the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think of the suits? And like how they had the because they looked like
it just wasn't.
Because they had the lines across. I did not like the lines.
I guess what I'm getting.
They look like trash people.
Is that the movie wasn't good? It's pretty bad.
Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Well, I didn't like it because Paul Feig wanted to go more of CGI. There's barely any practical. I didn't like that the ghosts weren't practical in the first place. That's like that dragon ghost wasn't even practical. I mean, it's just like, it was funny, when Leslie Jones. I loved my favorite person in the whole movie, and it was because of Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
I thought Chris Hemsworth was phenomenal, folks. I mean, he was great. I mean, he was good in the movie as Kevin. Just this idiot, he's basically Janine, but without a brain, and like, the opposite sex,
Yeah.
Because she's like, we got one. I mean, it's like, oh, I remember, dude. It's like the original Ghost. See, what was it? I saw Ghostbusters 1 in the movie theater, but when '89 came out, the movie theater at where we saw it, they did a double screening. They had Ghostbusters 1 before Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So it was my brother Carl, myself, and my mom, and we went and we saw that, and it was great. We spent 3 hours in the movie theater and stuff. Yeah, it was cool. But that was like when you could go for like $3.
Yeah. And the first one was great. The second one was,
I love Vigo. It's like
it's pretty bad, but it was still better than the newest one.
Yeah, I did. It's like I mean, was he also known as Vigo the Butch?
It had parts in it. Like the new one had parts in it that were humorous, but the whole thing just felt forced. You're making yourself laugh over that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's just it's like, here's Vigo. All right, hose him.
Yeah, and then you got to look at the original films too. Look at
I have Toby of blood.
Sigourney Weaver was.
She shall be wife and mother.
That was the first time I think that I was attracted to Sigourney Weaver.
Well, yeah, because she took off the shirt and you see her bra. Like,
she wasn't all butch like she was in,
I know.
in Aliens.
Yeah.
and Aliens. But
that slime coming out of Pink's when it tried to go at when it like formed and it went wrong like that, her and the baby, it's like Oscar. It's like I didn't know where to go. It's like
so our decision.
Oh, is, Louis Tully, as So I'm sorry. So
our decision is the new Ghostbusters sucked.
As a whole, yeah. Okay, I did like how there was a lot of factors, man, that weird. Okay, the guy being obsessed with their book, like the villain of the new one, it was 2016. he was obsessed with Melissa McCarthy's character and Kate McKinnon's character because, or not Kate McKinnon, Kristen Wiig's character. I'm sorry, because they were partners, you know, and they wrote the book together and stuff like that. And he was obsessed with it, and he would write in it and stuff. And he wanted to open up a portal and stuff. And then, but he also wanted to kill himself. That was like his whole master plan was, and so he could become a ghost. But I kind of liked how he used the logo as the villain, as the big baddie.
Yeah. It was excellent.
Yeah, I love Leslie Jones, man. I thought she was great in it.
I love Kristen Wiig. I love Kate McKinnon.
Yeah. Yeah, Kate McKinnon was pretty good.
I'm a huge fan of Melissa McCarthy. I think she's funny as hell, but it just didn't work. For me, it just didn't.
I don't care for Melissa. Okay, I don't care for Melissa McCarthy's comedy, but I did. Have you ever seen St. Vincent?
I did.
I love that. That was a great movie. I know,
Bill
man.
Murray.
Yeah, her so as good. The mom.
Yeah,
and yeah, I thought that she was great. And apparently, she was in what was it? What was that? That was the Gossip Girl.
Mike and Molly.
Not Mike and Molly.
That's her show.
Well, yeah, I know that, but she was on another one. It's a one for. It's One Tree Hill. Is that the one?
I don't know. I don't watch CW.
Oh, I don't
look like a teenage girl to you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's for teenage girls and stuff. And it was that the Gossip Girl or One Tree Hill? I can't remember. But Melissa McCarthy's in that.
Oh,
and as she plays the neighborhood, like where all the kids go. It's like a little. I want to say coffee shop, like a coffee shop, or like it's like a barista bar, you know. I mean, they don't serve liquor or anything, but it's kind of like that. And she gives, I guess, like this to like the girls and stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know,
but she's a great actress.
Yeah, and apparently she's like really good in that. I mean, but I don't care for her physical stupid comedy. It's like, oh yeah, here's another fat person falling. You know, it's like, you know, her and Rebel Wilson. You know, it's like, you know, Lalura. You know,
I gotta go eat.
It's all that booze, man. See, that's some physical comedy right there. I'm saying, Lalura. You have to deal with me now. So far, it's been pretty great, I must say. Yeah, once again, I want to apologize for the slow start. Like that was totally my fault. I thought I had everything coming out of the house, and I forgot the old magical cord to the mic. So, which usually wouldn't have been a bad thing, but it's a USB to a C+ or a C cord, and I have like 2 of those, but all of them are at the house. So it's like I never keep spares in my car, but I will probably do that from now on. So see, this is what happens. But yeah, but no, it's been really good, really fun, and I actually like doing it here at Mountain Comms in JC, John City, Tennessee. That's where we're at. And Old Man River, probably just pissed a river. But yeah. As soon as Chris comes back, we'll talk more about the new Ghostbusters. But yeah, that's my fault. I didn't know. Chris and I talked about prior to the new Ghostbusters before, but I didn't know his take on the 2016 one. So, but yeah. Oh, did you really? I just put a little water on it. I mean, it should come off. It's water based, so. That's a lead base. I mean, oh, there you go. So, yeah. Taste it. You know, see if it's lead based. You know?
It's lead based.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the paint chips I ate when I was a kid.
I know. Like, has DDT in it and stuff.
That's good stuff.
All the
DDT won't hurt me, but it'll kill eagles.
But the new Ghostbusters that's coming out. Okay, so what we know so far It's coming out summer of 2020. There has been a teaser trailer for it. You said you had not seen it.
I have
right?
not seen it.
Okay, it's really good actually. It's just a teaser. It's basically there's a it starts out. It looks like a farm or a barn or something, and you see you hear the flipping of a switch of a proton pack.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you see what looks to be like a tarp over some type of machinery, and it flips up because the wind's howling and stuff, and you see the Ecto-1, or at least the back of the Ecto-1.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, logo. Not the 2, you know. Yeah. That's so bad, dude.
Oh shit.
It's like
that was the porn.
Sucking on that big old ghost thing.
That was a porn adaptation. Not the real Ghostbusters. XXX.
Ghost Hustlers is like, you know. Ghost busting that ass. But yeah, Ivan Reitman is actually writing it with his son Jason Reitman. Jason Reitman is directing it. I know it's a script that is. We were talking about this a little bit before. It's actually a script that Ivan Reitman and Jason Reitman wrote prior to the new Ghostbusters, because they were actually going to do a Ghostbusters 3, but Paul Feig came in and said that he wanted to do a Ghostbusters. But Paul Feig has come out and said that, listen, look, the 2000, it's in another universe or a parallel dimension. It's in the multiverse, which we've said.
In other words, let's just pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. If they want to cross over somewhere, when those ladies get all old and crusty by all freaking means,
that's when you know your movie is shit. When you're like, well, let's just act like this didn't happen.
Well, I mean, they do mention Zool at the end, and Zool it crosses over into many dimensions.
Yeah,
it's like because. Says the what was it? The Tobin Spirit Guide. You know,
quit trying to defend that horrible film. Quit it. It's awful.
I love the first one so much.
The first one's
my
great.
God, it's like, and the second one too. It's probably Zool. Well, we'll check Tobin Spirit Guide.
It's always Tobin Spirit Guide.
Tobin Spirit Guide. I love it. It's
I hope the new one's good. I worry about it because Egon's gone.
Harold Ramis, yes.
Yeah.
Well, they said it's probably going to be 4 people. They said it's going to be a mixture of like teenager to young adult. So people are hypothesizing that Haley Steinfeld from Bumblebee, she may. People. This is what they want. They would like to see her.
Is Bill Murray going to be in it?
They don't know. They haven't said they.
You can't do a direct sequel without Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray.
I guarantee you, if Winston Zeddemore is not in it, I'm going to be.
In it.
I mean,
he announced he was in it.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, he confirmed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know that Dan Aykroyd said that he was in it. He's been on months ago that they were making it, but the group is saying the same shit for like years.
Yeah.
I mean, so to believe. Ernie Hudson confirms. Yeah, you're right. Dale now. Ernie Hudson confirms the original Ghostbusters cast will return in a new film. Is that okay? Well, hold on. This is live and inspired, people. And Bill Murray will reprise.
Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray.
Yeah, in the 3rd installment. Ernie Hudson, who played Winston Zeddemore in the original 1984 movie.
I loved him. He was so.
He was funny. Solomon. That's who he played in
Twinkie.
And did you tell him about the Twinkie? What were we talking about, Twinkie? But Solomon. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Okay.
He was great in.
Yeah, as a detective.
Fantastic.
Well, see, I love him as Solomon in The Hand Rocks the Cradle. You've seen that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. I'd like to have seen him in more.
Oh, I loved him in. You've seen The Substitute, right? where he's a professor.
Oh yeah.
I mean the principal.
Yeah.
Because he was the cop who went to night school and got his doctorate, and he was like, because he's like, the power perceived is the power achieved.
A source also revealed Aykroyd is the driving force behind the project and has completed a script. Huh.
But see, I like. But my favorite,
Ivan Reitman is there, and everyone is in.
Okay.
Said Hudson. Nice.
Yeah, because just to let you know, like Jason Reitman is the son of Ivan Reitman, who did the first 2 Ghostbusters, but also Jason Reitman. He wrote and directed Juno. He also, I believe, wrote and directed. I could be wrong about the writing, but I know that he directed Tully. That's the new one. Oh, with McKenzie. That's what I was talking about.
That's cool. That is cool.
Yeah,
okay.
the actor one.
I'm jazzed. I'd like to see it.
Yeah. Mackenzie Davis. That's her name. Mackenzie Davis. That's the actress I was trying to think of. Mackenzie Davis.
How do you spell that?
MEKENZIE. Or Mackenzie. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah. She was in Halt and Catch Fire, which that's a great, man. If you haven't seen that, that's great. Well, look at go to the pictures of her. Put in Terminator Mackenzie Davis, or just in Terminator. Go to images. There's one with her. Okay, that's from Halt and Catch Fire. That's not.
Oh, she looks great with short hair.
That's a job. That's crazy. Okay, that's from the set.
That ruins it.
There's
that
one.
Ruins it. That ruins it.
Have you seen her in Blade Runner, dude?
That ruins it.
I'm just saying, if you've seen Blade Runner, she may not be in the chesty department, but she has some nice assets.
She's a boy.
Yeah, that haircut, man, I ain't doing her no favors. But there's one of her, Linda Hamilton, and the other.
Oh, really?
I think it's Genesis Rodriguez. Yeah. There, yeah, that one right there. There.
That one?
No. That one. Oh, there you go. Sorry. Fine.
Oh.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's an actual photo.
It's like her arm's gonna come off. She's old.
I know. I remember her from like Beauty and the Beast, man.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
I used to love that show, man.
And me too.
My mom fucking made me drag me to watch that shit.
Awesome.
That was on fucking Lifetime, dude.
No, it wasn't. Wasn't it originally on like Fox?
Was it really?
Yeah, when Fox.
Oh, because it went. I know we're in syndication on Lifetime. Yeah.
Fox.
But weird ass intro music, man, which was like, yeah, motherfucker lived in sewers and shit. It's like, I mean, he's like, oh, I mean, that reminds me. Do you remember the 1991 Punisher with Dolph Lundgren?
Do I have it? I have it. You want to borrow it?
You know, I did. I just remember that the first.
It's like shot. The Captain America movie from that time. It's
the dude, the kid's father, and he says, "If you end up like him, I'll come after you." It's like, yeah, dude, no shit. It's like,
it ain't happening.
Don't worry there, Frank. I got you, pal.
It was just bad. That was horrible.
But I love how he went after the Yakuza in it.
The Beast lived in the sewer, right?
Oh yeah,
and I'm all for the whole real person who he was.
Yeah,
but he had to stink.
I know. It's like
he lived in the sewer.
It's like, Beast, can we just try to get them damn fleas off him?
Take some dog shampoo down there. clean him up a little bit, throw some
get the mange off of him.
It was just improbable.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to because I love Ghostbusters. Like
I do too.
I have I got the 2-pack on Blu-ray. It also has like a booklet of both Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2. I have a lot of the IDW graphic novels that they did, which is actually a continuation of the movie after.
Really?
Yeah, I have Ghostbusters the video game, which is an actual which is technically Ghostbusters 3 because it's set in
I remember when they did that.
1993. Yeah, it's set in 94. It's set 5 years after because you played the Rookie and stuff like that. So and they had that was like one of Harold Ramis's last
role
performances. Yeah,
really,
vocally or was that one?
That was a shame. What took him? Was it cancer? Or?
I can't remember. It's like what he lost. I know the disease that he had. He had it, and then he lost motor functions, and then they had to rehabilitate him, and so they got him to where he was doing everything, talking and acting again, and then he fell into he had a relapse, and then he died. I don't know from what. I don't know like what the disease is called, but yeah, I've seen his daughter talk about it, like in an interview. Yeah. That's how I know. That's
rough, man.
Yeah. Because she said that he was progressing really good. Like we thought that he kicked it, but basically, like he relapsed, but this time like it took him. And yeah, it's because he died young, man. It's like
he wasn't that old.
No, he wasn't that, or he didn't look it. I mean, and that's what my father.
You're making me do math here.
Well, yeah, 60. Yeah, he's 60. He was 60 when
he was young. 60. 10 years from my age.
Yeah, he doesn't look it. I mean, that's the thing. Look, he looks like he's in his like freaking mid 40s, man. Like in that one picture.
That's a shame. He's a funny guy, man.
Yeah, because he did Groundhog Day. He did Caddyshack. I mean, he didn't know that what was it? That Bill Murray and Chevy Chase hated each other. He didn't know about all the shit behind when they were on SNL.
When who?
Bill Murray and Bill Murray? No, Bill Murray and Chevy Chase.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I didn't know that they
they hated each other. That's
Chevy Chase. Well, he's a funny guy. I mean, I think he's funny and everything, but he has always seemed like a bit of an ass.
Yeah, that's what people say. Is that basically because when they picked Chevy Chase had been there, and I guess Chevy Chase was the big dog, and Bill Murray was just kind of like coming in there like, "What's up, man?" It's like kind of like just doing his thing. I'm just here, Yeah. I guess he was like David Lee Roth, basically, just kind of like, "Oh, I'm here, bud. I'm just hanging out." It's like, what's and. If you ain't gonna kiss the ring, screw you, It's like, no, I mean, I guess Chevy Chase was like, know your betters, I guess. It's like, fuck you, dude. I mean, I'm guessing that's what, because people are so vague on it, but people are just like, from their accounts, it's just like, they understand that Chevy Chase was the big dog, and Bill Murray's coming in, and it's like, okay, you need to, pay your dues, and everybody's like, fuck this shit, I'm funny. I'm here. That's why I'm here. Fuck that. It's like
I paid my dues. That's why I'm on the show.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
and he was funny. He was. Funny
he was great. I love.
He was. Remember Meatballs? That movie cracked me up though.
I love. But yeah, he's just so funny, and in Ghostbusters, man, he's just
he's great.
Like I loved. It's like. Because what you call it, Dan Aykroyd, Ray Stans, he's like, we're gonna get demolished by 100-foot marshmallow man. He's like, hey, this Stay Puft guy, he's all right. He's Hey, he's not bad. Only thing we gotta do is get him. He's a fella. Only thing we gotta do is get him laid, and it will be all right.
Show him around town.
Yeah, show him around town. I'm just so quick.
Right.
Wasn't written in. It's just he just kind of went off the cuff, man.
I've liked a lot of his movies. I love. It just seems like his current and more recent films have been a little more serious.
Yeah, and that's
like Lost in Translation, and
yeah, I love that movie,
which I never.
That's Sofia Coppola, man, the one that you hate.
And I won't be watching it.
No, it's good.
Did she direct it?
Yeah, she directed.
Well, I'll watch it as long as she's not in it. As long as I don't have to look at her eyebrows.
She's not in
I'll
it.
watch
I mean. I know. I got that.
But I will watch. Or I did watch St. Vincent, which I thought was
St. Vincent was phenomenal.
That movie was excellent.
I loved that the kid because I loved that the kid's project was like, hey, take somebody from your neighborhood and like and who like as an angel type or archetype, and basically I love how the kid went to like what was it, the VA or the veterans that Vincent would hang around and stuff. And they were telling him, oh yeah, he got like a Purple Heart. He was like a colonel or or a major or something. I can't remember.
Then he found out about his. It was a rough movie.
I was like, I understand why he was such a
It's like, and it kind of. Judge a person from a snapshot in their life.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what that person's going.
Yeah, I mean, well, and that's the thing too, is that what I liked about it is like you could tell that just that he was like he was an asshole. They are truly hurting. At least I believe there's something that because no one comes out a bad person, It's just we're taught bad behaviors or we pick up bad behavior. Yeah. And no one either corrects us or we're fucking invincible. Usually when you get in your teens, that happens. It's just, or it's like you pick up these bad behaviors and you've been doing it for so long, no one's kind of corrected you, or people let you get away with that shit because it's just kind of like, it's Johnny. Johnny's all right. Yeah. He's just, going through some stuff. It's like, but yeah, Johnny going, but it's just one of those things like what you're saying, but getting back to the point is that a person like Vincent, it was like, he was hurting, man. He was just like, but he was, it's just, but he personified that on the outside, probably because he just didn't want to let people on the end.
He didn't want anyone near him.
Yeah.
So he tried to keep people away from him.
Exactly.
Because he was hurting so bad.
Yeah. It's like, cause it's like, listen, look,
it's like a wounded animal.
Yeah. It's like, I'm fucked up. I don't want you to be fucked up too. It's like, I don't need your pity. I don't need anything from you. I just don't want you to get in the same.
I think we've all been
in
there.
A toxic environment. Yeah, I mean, and that's, I mean, that is true.
Yeah, I went through a.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent
in my life where I was just a complete ass.
Yeah,
but it was because I was not happy with who I was.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm still going through that phase of my life. I've been an ass, ever since. Well, I've had an ass.
Ever since you came out of one.
Yeah. Oh, is that what? Am I the shit demon? Am I the shit monster? A breech baby. Yeah, there you go. Like that's.
I'm a breech and butt baby.
That's my problem. I'm so full of shit. I can smell
it. There's not much left in here.
Jeez Louise, man.
There's a ton in here.
Yeah.
It's over half full.
He's like, I can still go. I still got this. But yeah.
It's horrible. Yeah.
No, I'm glad that Bill Murray is actually doing stuff. Well, that's like what was it? Did you see the Life Aquatic?
I didn't.
That's actually really good. With him and Owen Wilson. Owen Wilson plays his son.
I like Owen Wilson.
Yeah, I do too. I don't like him when he does that stupid shit. Like I don't like Wedding Crashers.
I loved it.
Really?
Yeah.
I like
Vince Vaughn.
I like Vince. Okay, yeah, Vince Vaughn was the saving grace of that movie.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn's his
Did
character.
You motorboat them sons of bitches. You motorboating some bitch.
I love. Okay, like Vince Vaughn is,
and that one lady, because I'll find you.
Yeah. Oh,
it reminds me of that. Like, there's a.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
There's a dating app commercial.
Hey, how's it going, sir?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right.
And there's this girl in the advertisement And then she says something, but it has the same pitch as that girl who said, "Because I'll find you." And I'm like,
oh, you're talking about the one that
never getting a date.
Yeah, that's Eliza Fisher. You're talking about the redhead, right? Yeah. That's Sacha Baron Cohen's wife.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Yeah, you fucking right.
See, funny gets you something.
I know. It's like, you know.
That's why I have a lovely wife.
Yeah.
I married way over my station.
Yeah.
You smell that?
I'm still trying to find my wife. I mean, you know, I think she's, you know, in like Utah or something.
What does that smell?
Oh yeah, Jesus, man, someone's fucking.
What's that old dude?
Oh, he's old, you know. Talk about Saint Cannabis, and you God.
Oh my God.
Oh, did we say that on the air? Oh.
I need to go ask him what he's doing right now.
God bless. Jeez. You smell. Oh.
Kilowog. I have first appearance.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. You poozers.
Yeah. Another comic book that I was reading real quick. I love the ice. No, that was stupid. And it's a little more calm, more cool. The red is a more, you know, more fierce and but I did like when he had the blue suit and stuff like that, and it was like, you know, experimental material or unstable material, however you say it, from Star Labs, and it was by Luther, and he donated it to. I actually like that, but you know, it's like
I wasn't a huge fan when they split him in half.
No, I didn't like the split, but I liked the blue suit. I liked I like the story behind it. I mean, I'm like it, but I understand why they did it too, because there's only so many. It's one of those things where it's like when something gets stale and crusty, it's like you just.
Well, they had to. They
tried to energize, you know, Superman, which they really did. I mean, I didn't mean to pun, you know.
And they've done that several times, and people get so upset that someone changed their character. You know what? Your character's coming back.
Yeah.
Ever. They always revert back to form.
That's like, I don't like, I really love the Jane Foster Thor. I mean, her run as Thor and then the Mighty Thor.
I liked it, but I liked the original Thor better.
I loved it, man.
And it made you miss.
See,
it made you.
I don't give a shit.
Stories,
I don't give a fuck.
It gave you stories you could enjoy while you're waiting for him to come back. Now,
the only reason why.
Now, if they do a shitty run with a replacement character, that just pisses you off.
I will say Jason Aaron, but see, okay, this is what happened is that I got into, so I will say this, I did his ass backwards because I knew there was a God of Thunder, but I didn't know that the Jane Foster Thor ran into that Thor. So I went back and I got the trade paperbacks of the God of Thunder, and I actually like that. And you actually see the first appearance of the Jane Foster Thor is actually in issue 25 of that run. And it's actually Thor's granddaughters open up this like big ass tome, and they see like the future Thor and stuff like that. And I actually own that issue, actually, issue 25, because I went back and I tried to collect them and stuff, because I have issue 1 first printing, because there was like I think like 3 or 4 printings of that book. I mean that, and what was it, Superior Spider-Man, because that was part of the Marvel Now.
But you if they change it, you want it to be a good change.
Yeah.
That you can enjoy until your character comes back, like they did when they replaced Cap with Bucky.
Well, yeah. I love that.
That was amazing.
Well, see,
the Epting Brubaker run, was phenomenal.
Steve Epting, Ed Brubaker. Yeah. I mean, I love Bucky Cap. I mean, that's like I have all those issues at home.
So good,
and I won't give them up.
It was so good.
I would rather see those. Let the elements take them.
Yeah.
You know, like if a flood happens in my apartment, or if it gets burned down, you know, I'm not given. I mean, I love. I mean,
they'll prime from your cold dead fingers.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I love that.
But I mean, they're probably worthless, man.
They're good.
But they're sentimental to me because I never really gave a shit about Cap.
Yeah.
You know, other than
I'd always been a big Cap fan.
See, yeah, I mean, I you know, I love what Steve Rogers stood for and stuff like that. But it was like one of those things. I loved that Bucky was. Do you need us to turn it up? Sorry.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I just. Yeah.
I loved him back in the '80s. I read him a lot.
What's it? Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things where, yeah, I mean, it wasn't until, Ed Brubaker. But see, that's the same fucking thing with Iron Fist. I wasn't a big Iron Fist person until I read Ed Brubaker and Matt Fraction and the Orson Randall and well, hell, man, they took straight from fucking for the second series of Iron Fist this or the last season, I should say, because Netflix is no longer doing the shit. And we got a thing about Netflix we're going to talk about here in a bit, but yeah, it's just
Netflix,
fucking guys. But yeah, we'll get. But yeah, it's like, but when you have, but hell, man, I mean, Brubaker doesn't fucking write for Marvel anymore. Neither does fucking
he doesn't
Fraction.
need to. I mean,
because before not Zdarsky, what the hell is that guy? CB Cebulski. Before he came, the guy Axel Alonso. So, and then he kept on making all these stupid stuff, and then Marvel fired his ass, which thank God. And then they got CB Cebulski, which CB Cebulski had always been in the Marvel because that's when Axel Alonso left and Bendis. I think Bendis left because he didn't get the editor-in-chief position.
Yeah.
You know. And also too, they probably fucking tired of him. And it's like if you're gonna do the same shit, you know, and just not because we're trying to have resurgence into us. But if you're going to do the same stuff, then okay, cool. But Bendis was probably like, okay, well, I'll take my shit to DC.
Yeah.
And that's like that big old hype about Bendis going to DC.
Yeah.
And it's like his Superman sucks.
But
I'm sorry, man. I
gotta tell you,
fucking sucks.
DC fans, of which I am one.
I am too, man. I mean,
we
I like
were
DC.
not happy to hear Bendis was coming over as a whole.
Yeah. Good job. I feel bad, man, because you're like off screen.
I mean, it would be different if it were another creator from Marvel, but Bendis has a hit or miss track record, as I talked about before.
Yeah.
And you know, we weren't all shits and giggles about him coming over to DC, but hey, he's got to work somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, like I know him and Mark Andreyko did a together called Torso, which Netflix is looking to pick up. Is about Elliot Ness. About when Elliot Ness. Did you know that Elliot Ness, after the Capone stuff, he actually went to Ohio and he was going to be the what was it, the mayor of Ohio or governor or something? Yeah, they're still like.
And I'm from Ohio. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Elliot Ness. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, guy, Untouchables guy. You know. Yeah, and there was like all these like murders going around. Yeah, because it's about like because either he would leave the head or the torso, but nothing else. Yeah, look up Bendis and Mark Andreyko.
I think I have this graphic novel collected. Yeah.
Yeah, the torso murderer. Yeah, they're shot, and because they shopped it around to Legendary and Legendary picked in, but now they have like the full rights and they haven't really. I mean, and Bendis, so they gotta
That's awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, it's about I mean, it was because I heard about it on a podcast. Very cool, man.
That's awesome. That's weird. He was a Cleveland safety director. Huh. Elliot Ness.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, he I think it was like going to be like the mayor or the governor of Ohio. I can't remember.
That's crazy.
But the dude Mark Andreyko, he was talking about it because I think because Bendis and him are both from Ohio, or they lived in Ohio.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, at the same time. I don't know.
That's the time when that smell went away.
Welcome back, Frank. Hashtag the Punisher. But yeah, so Netflix, which
is becoming as painful as
Netflix, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like they keep on repeatedly, repeatedly using the sack as a fucking speed bag, It's like, But so like I was talking with Chris earlier that Netflix in the foreseeable months their prices again from $1 to $2, saying that it has to deal with their net because okay, if you don't know about Netflix, they are up to dead in their fucking ears, but for some reason, I mean, they're like $8 billion in debt. Like 8 or 9. But the thing is like but
the banks keep giving them money.
Yes, and this is the problem. Is that, but it also has to do too with the stock market. It's just it's like the stock exchange because basically if you say because also your that's the other thing too because a lot of that money if you have investors, well, if you tell your investors, hey, listen, look, we're going to raise our prices because we have like because the thing about Netflix, and I'll get into it in a minute. Okay, so when you tell your investors, hey, we're going to start raising the prices again, they're like, oh, well, stock drives up because that means that on futures and stuff like that. That means that basically that you're banking on you being profitable.
Yeah.
Which investors see as like, okay, cool, it's like let's do this, and they're more willing to invest in your product. So because if Netflix says, well, if they weren't so confident in their product, they'd be dropping prices like a fucking Movie Pass,
Yeah.
I mean, and we all know how Movie Pass is. And if you don't know what Movie Pass is, well, I would Google it. It's not a good. Anyway, I understand this in a way because I have the lowest one. I have so right now the highest I believe if you have like unlimited plus the HD, I think it's like $16. I believe, you can fact check me on that if you want. Okay.
And it was $14.99.
Yeah, I mean, it comes out like tax, well, since we live in John City or Tennessee, it's like I have the lowest one. I think it's like $11. Mine comes out to like the 12 something, 12 and change. And the thing is that, and mine is like I have two subscriptions. So myself and another person of my choosing can go onto mine, and we can use it at the same time. I don't have the unlimited because I was just like, well, I don't really need it.
Yeah.
And I have just regular. I have HD. That's the other thing too. I don't have like the minimum. I have like the HD because I do have a 1080p TV. So I pay like an extra $1 for that. So it's like I think the lowest is like $8, where I'm paying like 11 for.
Yeah, the lowest is $8.
Yeah, 8, 9. Yeah. So they're going to be raising the price of $2. I mean, so if you don't have HD, if you only have the lowest one, so what is that, $9? Yeah. So I mean, but like me, it's gonna. But I don't mind. But that's the thing though, is that I don't mind paying that extra $2, $2, whatever, $1.50. I don't give a shit because they have so much content on there, and they're trying to make their original content. Like a lot of people, because the problem with Netflix is that they have a license for 1 year, right? So where when things go into syndication, TV shows and like that for like CBS or was it TBS? I'm sorry, USA Network. What's in Spike TV? TNT. Stuff like that. It's like, well, they're a network, so they can prolong that license. They can do like a 3 year, for fucking with Law and Order SVU. You know what I'm saying?
And the reason probably being is because it's a guaranteed broadcast.
Yes, exactly. So
whereas with Netflix, it's not guaranteed someone's going to watch it.
Yeah, correct. So basically, yeah, no matter what, it's like at this time it's airing. So that's what just where it's like. And also, too, the bad thing about Netflix is that they don't give out, how many views they have. But the thing is, like we were talking about Bird Box. Bird Box had 45 million views. Now, those views are from people. They had to at least watch it They had to watch at least 70% of the movie. So they couldn't just. So a person like me, I couldn't have watched just 5 minutes and skip the fuck out because I don't care about some blind lady leading her fucking children with like some birds in a box and like to wear whatever. It's like what I'm saying. So it's like deuces. No. You have to at least watch 70% of the movie.
Let's back up a little, all right?
Okay.
This is what kills me. All right, you have The Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
awesome film, really cool.
See, I haven't seen it yet. That's the thing.
Really cool. Had a deaf actress in it. Just fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastically well done. So someone sees it and goes, I know, a blind person. Let's do a blind movie just like that.
Have you seen Bird Box?
And then everyone, I've heard it was basically The Quiet Place.
Yeah, I have to. Person. I have to. So I was just.
So I'm like, come on. Stop glomming onto people's success with your shitty ass movie that you released on Netflix.
Well,
everyone's fucking.
It's like
everyone's like, oh, it's a wonderful film.
It's like when remember when Los Angeles came out, and then you had the Sci-Fi Network do their shitty rendition of it with Mario Van Peebles. Yeah. Or you had Battleship. And then you had Mario Van Peebles do Ship.
Or no, I believe it was Battleshits.
Battleshits. Yeah, there you go. It's like had pluralize.
If Mario Van Peebles,
I love it back in the day.
But if he's in a movie, it's a shitty film.
Yeah, I mean,
that's just.
I mean, he's become like just a work. But yeah, I can't wait for that to come out to Netflix, man. I'm not paying $15 for that movie. I will probably buy it, but I am.
It's a grindhouse.
To just I could probably Redbox it too. I keep on forgetting about the Redbox, but I like to own movies. That's my
same way.
But so Netflix, in one of their big movies that's coming out, as far as actually Spider-Man Tom Holland and Captain America Chris Evans, and there's a third cast member who's like a really big star. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to get all these. So now, because they renew them, which a lot of people think in the end game is like that's it for those Avengers. Yeah. That's over because Scarlet Witch and Loki, they're getting their own TV series on Disney Plus service. So is Falcon. So is Falcon and Winter Soldier. So is Falcon and Winter Soldier.
All these streaming services, I'm not watching a damn one of them. I'm really not.
I'm gonna get the Disney Plus, man. I will say that.
Fuck that,
dude. The Mandalorian's coming out, bro. It has Pedro Pascal.
Hold on. There's 2 shits. That's about all I'm gonna give you for it.
They're supposed to be cheaper too. Bob Iger said that it's supposed to be cheaper than Netflix.
Yeah.
So and this is before they came out with the price jacking. So I mean, he said that like months ago, and so
DC has a streaming service now too.
Man,
I'm not interested.
Okay, so the DC, you know how many people are signed up for that? Like 200,000. And they're not making off of it. Here's the thing, though. All that shit, what people are speculating is that everything from Marvel is getting pushed over to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. That's what I heard.
DC, what people are speculating that DC, their stuff like the Swamp
which is abysmal.
You don't like the Titans?
No,
really?
it looks horrible.
Have you have Disney DC
No.
universe?
Streaming.
I hear the hawk costumes are phenomenal. I haven't seen.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, and I just don't buy it.
Yeah, I'm not into the whole FU Batman.
And yeah,
I don't care about
and
this
Dick Grayson would ever.
No. Before his mail, it's all these DC properties that because they're looking at DC Universe failing, and they're saying that okay, well, shit, we still want to continue this stuff. Why don't we just put this shit on Netflix? You know what I'm saying? So we can get views on that. So just to let you know, this is a little one. So
might be.
Just thinking, and a lot of other people too. I mean, I can't take credit for this, but I mean, when I heard about it, I'm like, well, that does make sense.
They do have a lot of shows coming out for that DC streaming service.
Yeah, a lot of because I'm really looking forward to that Swamp Thing, man. Like what you're talking about. I remember the Swamp Thing series on USA they had back in the day. I mean, I remember the Swamp Thing movies.
Yeah, with Adrian. Oh yeah,
I like that one.
She wasn't pretty or anything.
Nah. I loved it in T.J. Hooker. Man, I went. I saw him at It was.
Did you?
Yeah, I met him. And the funny story. Okay. So,
learn.
TJ, I was like, TJ, it's the hook, babe. You know, hey, what's going on? But it was, yeah, you don't want to yell that out. William Shatner got.
Johnny Big Nose?
Huh?
Johnny Big Nose?
Yeah, how did you know? I didn't know what Johnny Big Nose. Johnny Big Nose. I'm going to get the papers. But no, my business worth it. He asked of college to get my AS degree before I transferred here, and the thing we went there. William Shatner. We went on Saturday because I think we had like a season where it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But we went on Saturday. William Shatner was there. And he was signing autographs, and well, he took a break, and then the guy said, "Listen, look, we'll be back." So, we went over there as well. So we went to the panel. He was talking about Boston Legal and stuff like that, and all, and people were talking about Star Trek and all this stuff. And then the guy from the panel said that he'd be back signing autographs again because that was like one of the questions. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta go because and I actually brought like a book with me because my buddy Johnny was telling me, hey, when Shannon's going to be there, and so I had Spectre, book that William Shatner wrote, and it's set after Generations. It's like where the mirror Spock and his daughter come and to the regular universe, to team up with Kirk and stuff like that. I can't remember why. I have the book.
The one where he brought Kirk back from the dead.
Yeah. It's that trilogy. Yeah, because Picard shows up later. It's like because I think one of the books is Preservers. I used to have all three, and but I only have a Spectre now. But yeah, I brought that book. I went up to like he was there. You had to get in this line. And then I had the book in my. And I knew I had to. I don't know why, but I was just like, yo, TJ, what's up, man? It's the hookup, yo. You know, I don't know why I went all like, you know, thuggish. I don't know.
Like...
He was like, oh, hey, how are you? Hey, sitting down and stuff. And I'm like, and the guy's like, ticket. I'm like, whoa, hey, man, don't you know who this is? DJ, man. No, I was like, oh, I was like, what are you talking? And we just need your ticket. I'm like, oh. And the guy's like, no. You have to, you can go over there. And I see, you know, it's like, come on, man, just sign up real quick, man. Just come on, you know. Like to be like, all right, man, just come on, just book, and like, you know, and he was like, sorry, sir, if you don't have a ticket, you're not gonna get a ticket, and you gotta get on the line. I'm like, man, this is irate. Yeah, you know, I was just like, man, come on, TJ, man, you gonna do me like that, baby? Like, cool, man. I was gonna ask you about, you know, I mean, I guess you got Sweepy's ass, so hell likely, man, back in the day, but damn, man. You still my hero, you know. I was like, no, he did not sign it. No,
well, I mean, what does it got to be like to be sitting at home going, you know what? I'm a little short on cash. I'm gonna do a signing, and then go home with $100,000.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's like because he makes profit from that. I mean, that's all profit.
Yeah.
I mean, because those people, let me tell you, they get comp the table. He gets the panel that he did, he gets paid for that, and also too, what he makes on the side, like dollars. I think it was like 100 for like a picture.
He doesn't even let you finish.
Yeah,
he just shakes your hand.
Yeah. He didn't even shake my hand. And that because I was kind of like this. Yo, man, what's up, man? What's up, baby? You know, and he was, and then I'm like, oh yeah, the book. You know, I was like, you know, and then the guy was like, you know, and I'm like, man, get the off me, man. It's TJ, bro. It's like this the hookup, man. It's like I know if I called him the Shat, he would have been like, sir, get out of here.
This is the Shat. Can't you tell? He's the Shat.
I know. It's like he's the original Shat, man.
Speaking for the All-Star Con in June 7th and 8th, if y'all want to come to Virginia, or if y'all are up in Virginia watching this, I will be at All-Star signing, Tripping Over Reality 1 and 2. And hopefully at that point, I'll have a comic book based on the first novel, but I'm not sure. Aaron.
But well, when you get the comic, man, just let me know and I'll go.
Absolutely.
Give you the monies, man. So
absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're pushing to Diamond too. Advent's pushing out to Diamond.
Oh, really?
Or stories for him.
Really?
For an anthology. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
That'd be cool.
Heck yeah. Bro.
That'd be awesome.
Look at you, man.
Hey, shit's happening, man.
I know, man.
Slowly.
Heck yeah, bro. I'm happy for you, man.
That's a slow burn.
Shit, man.
Slow burn stays lit longer, though.
Well, see, it's like better than what's going on with me now and the promotion stuff, man. I don't even know what the heck's going on with that. Oh, promoting? Yeah, the promoting stuff. I gotta get. Yeah, it's.
Were you promoting this show?
Well, yeah, that's true. But
this
I mean,
show is awesome.
It is. It's the best. Talking about William Shatner, you know, TJ Hook, he's the Shat.
Took a big old shat.
Yeah. He shatted himself, probably.
I can't believe he's still alive.
I know.
You know?
I can't believe he's wearing them toupees, man. It's like.
Just him?
George Takei.
I
love George.
Chekhov.
I love George Takei because he says it's not Takai, it's Takei because it rhymes with gay. Oh my!
I
love because he said that in an interview, like it's Takei rhymes with gay. And it's like, and from now on, I remember that because
he's always over enunciating.
Yeah. I love George Takei.
He cracks me up.
He's so cool.
Off.
Yeah. What is his is
Walter Koenig?
The
Chekhov. Uhura's around, yeah. She's still around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is what's his name? Scotty.
Michelle.
Scotty.
He's gone.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The second one to go.
DeForest Kelly. I know he's passed away.
Yeah. He was a lot. He was a bit older than the rest of them. Though, DeForest Kelly.
I loved him. I loved him in the motion picture, man. So. I loved him. Like when he came on, because like what was he? He was drafted. They drafted him, man. You see him like with his like polyester like onesie suit, you know, with the flared, you know, bell bottoms and stuff. He got the beard. He's like you draft me back in.
It was so 70s.
Yeah, I know.
70s, 80s.
I know. Everyone hates that movie.
I like the first one. The first one is
the director's cut. Have you seen the director's cut?
I don't care who cut it.
I mean, the director's cut is longer.
It's a long, sleepy, boring ride to the end.
Voyager 6.
It's just a sequel to the Nomad episode.
And people talk about that being like the prequel, the thing that kind of probably was the beginnings of the Borg. Like
I can see that. Yeah,
that's what people kind of speculate.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the predecessor to the Borg.
Well, too bad it was so badly written.
Oh my gosh.
The second one, the Wrath of Khan, was the shizzle.
Yeah. Well, you know how like in the Wrath of Khan, the guy who played Chekhov, like him and Khan never met each other in Space Seed.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the writer didn't know that.
Yeah.
And the actor Chekhov, he's like, hey, this is my chance. It's like Bill is not taking this away from me. You know, it's like because that's basically what he did, because he thought about it for a minute. He thought about correcting this dude. He's like, oh no, screw this. And like, this is my time to shine.
It is a great movie.
Yeah, I did. I like that. I see, like, I have the director's cut of that better. I actually like that one too, because, well, see, they don't say it in director's cut, but in a deleted scene, Kirsten Alley's character, as she's half Vulcan, half
Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley.
Yeah.
What is it, Kirsten?
Yeah, she's half and half.
Yeah, she's half. And that's why she was trying to basically seduce. Like, she had her hair down and stuff, and it's like, oh, you did some of your hair. It's like, oh, I didn't know anything. Oh, really? Oh, yes, because she was trying to seduce. It was James T. Kirk. Yeah.
She's like, do it now, because in 20 years I'm going to be big and fat.
That's wrong, dude. But it's so true. It's so right.
I still love her. I think she's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, man, dude. Look who's talking, man.
Oh, yeah. She's got incredible eyes.
Yeah, man. That's like
I'm chilly. A little cold in here. Kind of nipply.
Yeah. But yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, because see, like the mirror, because that one book I was telling you about, Spectre, universe of Spock and her, they have a daughter together. That's the one. A baby together. That's like when he was going on Ponfar and Genesis. Like she actually mates with him on Genesis, and that's how they have the daughter in the mirror universe.
So it's that character.
Yeah.
That she plays.
I can't remember what the character's name is.
Well, I can't remember either. Ooh, Glass movie review.
Oh, is it on King and Her? Really? Oh, no, after credit scene. Okay.
Look at him.
He's like some jack dude.
I mean, come on.
I know.
He's tiny in the X-Men movies, you know?
He's been doing them horse rides, man.
What the hell? He looks like he's in pain.
Looks like he's about to deal out some pain. But
way too long. Way too long.
What do you mean?
Tries that role.
I mean, see, from what I've heard, man, is that Bruce Willis just acts. It's from his acting. It just seems like he's like sleepwalking through it. It just, and then that's what a lot of people have problems with. But it's just like, and I'm just, I don't understand what the heck happened to Bruce Willis, because I Die Hard, man. I loved him in Moonlighting. I don't care about his personality and if he hates the world and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, or if he does like Bruno Strikes Again, his stupid band. I mean, the guy, it's like, dude, just do. I mean, that's like with Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage can turn it on, he can turn it off when it comes to acting. Yeah. He can basically sleepwalk through a movie, or he can be the Nicolas Cage.
The second Ghost Rider film, he phoned that whole movie yet.
Yeah, or he can be the Leaving the Las Vegas, you know, like Academy Award winner Nicolas Cage. I mean, that's just, so it just strikes me as like, dude, do you not like, I mean, it's like with Marlon Brando. It's like, God, man, it's like, I mean, The Godfather, you gave a crap, you know, it's like, oh, what happened, you know?
Now, Nick Cage has been on a downslope for a long time.
But I mean, just like, what brings a person to that, to where it's like,
because he's acting in movies he doesn't really care about because he's got to pay bills.
Well, yeah, I understand that, man. But I mean, it's like, it's one of those things where I look at, I mean, I'm not an actor.
I'm not excusing it. I'm just telling you why.
If I had the talent to be an actor, I would try to at least
give your 100%.
Yeah, I mean, that's like Tom Cruise, man. Everybody can poo-poo about Tom Cruise, but that guy gives 110%. That guy puts his body on the line. Yeah. You know, I mean, he just gives his all, man.
I'm not a huge fan of his.
I'm not either, but man, that dude, you'll never seen. I have never seen him once phone it in. Not any role.
No.
Not even when he was in Legend.
No.
And he was like 16.
Legend.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I don't care about the man. I mean, the personal stuff. Yeah.
No, I don't like a lot of his movies. A lot of them are real crappy.
I mean, I loved him in Rain Man.
Rain Man was excellent.
I mean, I don't really care for Cocktail. I know a lot of people love that. Funny. It's him in that. I thought he was an actor in that.
What's that one? Show Me the Money.
Oh yeah. Jerry Maguire. I didn't care for that. I did a lot of people more. I think the women who plays his wife as you know, and having, like, I remember the kid's name. Yeah. You know, they're great in the movie.
But the movie itself as a whole.
Yeah, I didn't care about Renee Zellweger in it. I didn't care for Jay Marr as his competitive dude. And
I like Jay Marr too. He's actually a decent.
See, Jay Marr, he always plays a dude.
He's a character actor.
That's like I love. Like, have you ever seen the movie Hereafter? With Matt Damon. It's directed by Clint Eastwood. It's no, I haven't. It's Matt Damon plays a psychic, like a real psychic, and not like call me now, Miss Cleo. Like, and it's actually because like when people it deals with survivors of like near-death experiences and stuff like that, and I believe Matt Damon had like a near-death experience himself when he was a kid. That's why he's able to be like a medium and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's right. Yeah.
The Hereafter?
Yeah, Hereafter. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's Hereafter. It's Clint Eastwood. I own the DVD, man. It's really phenomenal. Yep. That's it.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
It's good. I mean, Matt Damon, and plays his brother. Plays his older brother in it.
Oh, does he? Is he douche in there?
Yeah, man. Because it's like he had, dude. Like, I mean, he's a Baywatch. Matt Damon's character had his own like practice. Oh, Bryce Dallas Howard's in it too.
Who?
Bryce Dallas Howard, Ron Howard's daughter.
Oh, really?
She's in. Yeah, she has a bit role, but she's really phenomenal.
Is she?
Yeah.
She ran it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He passed the curse on.
No, she looks so good though.
Yeah, I imagine. I
Yeah.
like gingers.
I do too. That's my weakness. Gingers are my weakness. That's I don't know why.
Gingerbread.
Yeah. But yeah, especially if like they have like a hint of freckles too.
Oh.
You know, like it. I don't know why, dude. It's just like I mean, I'm not like saying like scattered with them, just a hint.
No.
Like you can barely see them.
Like or a bunch of them. I don't care.
Yeah.
I like freckles.
And but yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a brunette. I don't know. Maybe it's just because they're opposite. Well, have more color on my skin now.
Pretty pasty.
But yeah, no, yeah, but yeah, J Mar plays his older brother. He had a practice or place in San Francisco because the movie is based out of San Francisco, and basically he gave it up. He just kind of walked away from it, and because he basically says like, listen, look, it's like going with people. You know, people are never going to get what they want. You know, you're never. You know, and I guess he was becoming like too numb to it or something like that. I mean, it's been a while, man. I mean, we saw it's 2010.
Yeah.
So, because I saw it when it came out. Like, I think it was out in movie theaters. I mean, I loved it so much when it came out on DVD. I picked it up. But yeah.
Can't find it.
Bryce Dallas Howard. He's in the movie. Go to Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh, she was in Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the movie because she. Yeah. She is because. Okay, so Matt Damon culinary class, and she becomes his culinary partner.
Okay.
Right, and I'm not going to give, but yeah, and but they, you know, so they start. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, man, it sucks what happens to his, you know, and her. But yeah, it's just it's like you're rooting for him, and it's just like, God damn it, you know. But yes.
I'm checking out. I love.
She's really good in it, though, man. She doesn't have like I said, she's not doesn't have a lot of screen time in it, but it's really touching, man.
Is that her first movie?
I don't think so. I could be wrong.
I do like Matt Damon. I think he's a great actor.
Real quick.
I love it. See Rounders?
Yes.
Excellent film.
Yeah, with him and Ed
Norton.
Mulaney, yeah.
Ed Norton.
Mulaney, yeah. Yeah, woman, yeah.
Gonna have to check that out. Absolutely. Ah!
Yeah, that's a good one.
Who's that?
I have the Iron Man. He was asking about Iron Man. Y'all have?
You looking for the new Dan Slott run?
I don't have. I mean, he don't even own a comic book. It's time to come in here, and he loves Iron Man.
Okay.
Looking for Iron Man. $1 for that referral.
Hey man, you cheap. I was gonna say 10.
Oh, 10 work? I'm not gonna turn it down. Oh goodness.
But yeah, yeah.
Well, what else we got?
Okay, so we talked about Netflix.
Talking about Netflix. Talked about comics.
Comics.
Talked about.
Oh
Glass.
yeah, we talked about Glass. We didn't talk about Spider-Man: Far From Home. You haven't seen the trailer yet, have you?
I haven't.
Well, boot it up, man.
I am jazzed about Mysterio because I love him.
Dude, I will say no more, but yeah, bro. I will say this, man. Yeah, I never thought it would be so that I'm like Mysterio, really. Yeah, that's it.
I love Mysterio.
Oh, you got it muted.
What the hell? I'm watching a trailer live, so you get to watch me watch a trailer.
Yeah.
I love Spider-Man.
That's so weird. Huh. Ah.
You bad motherfucker, you do it. Dude, I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
Oh, good old Flash.
That looks good, man.
Yeah.
I absolutely will see that. I love the first one. I thought it was excellent. I was glad that they were able to take a tired old story and do something new with it.
See, I'm impressed because you saw what happened with the suit, right? It's lower.
Yeah, it looks right.
They don't, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They don't have that big old like pooch gap thing going on, which is just like weird as hell.
Yeah. Someone was probably looking at it and went, no.
Yeah, this looks crazy. Why do you have all those like blue here? It's like it needs to be lower. It's like
they did a great job. Yeah. That looks amazing. And Mysterio looks phenomenal.
I know. I love you know that Jake Gyllenhaal at one time was going to be Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like with Tobey Maguire. The thing was that Tobey Maguire, he broke his back on Seabiscuit, or he had back trouble on Seabiscuit because he did Seabiscuit before he did Spider-Man 2. And the thing was that he was complaining about his back, and Sony was thinking that they was trying to get more money, which he probably was. and so they were like, okay, yeah, we'll replace you, and then they were like, yeah, we'll replace you with this guy, Jake Gyllenhaal, and they were like, oh no,
I can do it.
And yeah.
I did, especially for when that movie came
I don't
out.
care for man. It's like
when that movie came out, it was huge.
See, I just don't care for now.
Is horrible looking. What happened to him?
Oh, I know. I haven't seen him lately, but I don't really care, man. I just don't Spider. Felt like his Spider-Man was just like really. Well, it was like weird because he's like, everybody loves me.
Well, that was happened.
Maybe it was. Oh yeah, because
that movie
3 was with Gwen Stacy, right?
Yeah.
Because that's because he's just like he acts like he's so so retarded in the movie.
It was from beginning to end.
I just
well, I mean, they
have my own problems.
They cast Topher Grace as Venom.
Well, I mean, like, cause at that point, I mean, the dude was doing Donnie Darko, and it's just kind of like bad hair.
Then they chose his Batman movies.
All right, 1 second.
Yeah, I mean,
should have looked after you. I'm sorry. I don't think Maggie Gyllenhaal is very attractive. Princess Melty Face.
I think I liked her in Stranger Than Fiction with Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah. I thought, but also too, she had a half sleeve, so I was looking at more of that. I'm like, damn. But see, I like women who have like that too. So,
yeah, but
or have like a half sleeve or a full sleeve. You know, I don't like women like with just like.
She's supposed to be this stunning.
Is she really?
Batman.
Is she?
Or
is that what people are trying to put on?
Come on, Bruce Wayne's after, Harvey Dent's after.
Well, because they grew up as kids, because they're childhood friends. Make a clay face. It's like.
Been funny if they revealed that she was Clayface and she
God,
reappeared at the end.
Oh my God, dude.
I was like, save Harvey, let her burn. That's wrong. I mean, she's a great actress. You're very attractive.
Yeah.
You know. What's her name on?
Shelley Duvall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had some big old bug eyes, didn't she? Her eyes were so big she could see the future.
Oh, of course. Anytime.
Well, yeah, that's like what was it? Oh, one thing you seen Dredd, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
The not the Sylvester Stallone one.
No, the new one.
Yeah.
Carl Urban.
That's so good.
It's excellent.
I bought that at Best Buy for $7 on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I bought it for like $7 or something like that.
It was like, and it's also like it has like the regular Blu-ray or the 3D edition too.
It's
like,
a great movie. Dude.
It is, man. It is like.
It's a great movie. I loved it. I thought it was beautifully done. I love the lady who plays Ma, who's in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, Leah Headey.
She's excellent. She's an excellent actress.
Yeah.
I saw her on a movie recently, and I can't remember what it was.
She you know where she was first from, right?
300.
No.
Before that.
Yeah. The Sarah Connor Chronicles. She plays Sarah
Connor. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. She's a great actress.
Yeah, she is.
I like Carl Weathers as Dredd. I love that he didn't take his helmet off.
Yeah. I hate when actors. It's like the whole Jake Gyllenhaal thing. That's like, you know, it's like, I mean, it's like no. I want to be inside the fucking mask because that's what I mean. You don't need to see my face. It's like I don't need, you know. That's the thing that bugged me out about Tobey Maguire because it's like, you know, the guy is like, you know, every time when he could take off his fucking mask, it's like, yes, we understand you're Spider-Man, pal. Who cares? It's like, you know, we're not here to see you.
I'm
we're
pretty choice. Pretty sure the director had something to do with it.
I want to see more of this.
A Bell style. If he wanted to be known and seen, and he thought that makeup was too heavy. I wouldn't have known it was Bela Lugosi, so he turned the role down and it went.
Who
to
cares?
Karloff.
I mean, that's my.
Yeah. And it went to Karloff. Karloff took the role when the movie marked by the monster's name.
Oh yeah.
So they don't show who. I mean, it came
credits,
out. Who played him? The roles from it.
Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't matter, man. It's like things were. I'm still relevant to us.
You're not a fan of his.
Man, I like the man.
We've been over this.
We've been over plenty of times. I like the man. Okay, I loved him in Major League as Willie Mays Hayes.
Oh, he was great.
Play like Hayes, run like Mays, or was the other way around? I can't really remember. I remember Billy Mays got all coked up and died, and Billy Mays here.
I liked his movies. I liked Passenger 57. I liked Rising Sun.
Yeah, with Sean Connery.
I liked the Blade films.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really care for 2, but that's because of the ball.
I like 2 better than 3.
See, I'm totally opposite on that. The only reason why is because I like
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds as Hannibal King.
That was
Hannibal King.
To me, that was
That's
the only redeeming
saving
thing
grace,
about the whole movie. And so
if it wasn't for him, I don't care. I really don't care about what's her name, Jessica Biel.
Yeah, well,
she's nice to look at, but I don't really find her as.
I loved the second
actress.
one because of the whole blood pack and all that. I thought it was good.
I liked the vampire. I will say I liked Ron Perlman, and I liked when they went to the club and stuff. I like him teaming up with the vampires. I don't like that the whole like face sucker thing, and then he does the same crap in the stupid series, the Strain, which is like, I mean, it's like, dude, you've done this tired ass trope before. You did it in Blade 2. Now you're just doing it on a bigger budget.
You don't like Blade 2, or that you don't like the Strain?
I don't like that. I don't like I like the premise that they were trying to duplicate Blade. I don't like that they made this whole face hugger crap thing, because then now you're going into fucking why are they even vampires anymore? It's like, it's so stupid.
It was the apex predator to go against
making
vampires.
This alien thing. Yeah, it's like Alien. It's like, oh my god, dude. I mean, I
liked it.
I'm glad.
I liked it.
I'm happy for you. It's like what we were talking about before.
I guarantee if you watch the movies I tell you to watch, you'll like them.
Oh god. They probably will. It's like no. I mean, like, I'm not trying to be.
I watch stupid movies.
Well, I mean, I don't mind. Like, there are aspects of that movie that I like. And I have a hard problem too with Guillermo del Toro because he goddamn things. It's like, come on, dude, just stick with one, and then
I love his movies.
See, I haven't seen Shape of Water, and I want to. And so
I haven't seen that.
I can't say anything about that.
I haven't seen that either, and I'm not really interested in it. I mean, it's basically the character from. It's basically.
Yeah, Abe and Sim. Abe
Simeon.
Simeon. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically.
It's the same actor because I mean it's
yeah.
I mean it's.
It's a creature from Black Lagoon with sex in it, so I don't know if I'm interested in it.
I mean, it's because I mean the one who plays Abe Sibian, like not the voice, but he's the same physical actor in.
For all kinds of can make.
I mean, I do. I mean, I do like the romantic. I do want to see it just because I'm a bit, a little bit, and it's the whole thing of.
I think you're crossing the line. Yeah.
To think of the creatures from Black Lagoon, they were a species of merman that were trapped, right? Or they were a species of man that were trapped.
It was
and never evolved.
It was
into Homo sapiens.
It was a evolutionary dead end.
Yeah.
Because there was only one of them.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, black and white. Been a long time.
There were 3 films in the original series.
Oh, were there? Okay.
Say 3. I've only seen the last one was The Creature Walks Among Us, and they had tried to give him surgery to make him more human-like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was interesting. Really great movies to watch because they're black and white, and they take place in a time when underwater photography was relatively new. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, they're fantastic shots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really well done. And that guy, in the creature uniform, had scuba gear under the outfit.
Oh,
so he could stay underwater.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And you can see the hump on his back.
Oh, right, okay.
But it's under the fin.
Yeah.
It's really.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's really good. The makeup is phenomenal. Phenomenal, especially for an old movie.
Yeah.
What year did that come out? You know, don't you? You were a kid, weren't you?
Oh yeah. Of course, man. That must have been back in the Depression.
54.
Yeah.
I was wanting to say the 50s. I wasn't sure.
Science hunts Amazon Gillman in the most astounding expedition of our time. This is exactly as it was 150 million years ago. Part of the Devonian era.
I have this on a restored.
Man continues his conquest of the unknown, daring underwater adventurers challenge the world's most treacherous waters to find the only living link with the beginning of time. Creatures from the Black Lagoon, rising from the monstrous depths to astound and terrorize
the world. Great trailer.
Feel the frightening fury of a man-beast, aroused to strange emotions by its first sight of a woman. See underwater thrills never filmed before, amazing underwater battles never dreamed of before. Starring Richard Carlson and Julia Adams, the screen's first underwater 3D thrill.
That's right, it was a 3D movie.
Was it really? They're pumping 3D back. Pumping 3D back in the days.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
3D movies been out for years. Remember seeing them back in the 80s? They had a resurgence.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare.
Yeah,
I saw that in 3D.
Called Parasite that came out in 3D that was really good. Sci-fi film. It wasn't good, but it was neat 3D.
Yeah.
It was well done.
Remember
it's the old yellow or the old green, blue and red glasses you had to wear.
Yeah, so I saw Freddy and shit. I'm trying to think if there was a Friday the 13th in 3D. Was there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I saw that in a movie theater.
It was the third one.
Was it really?
Friday the 13th 3D. Yeah, I believe so. You know what I love about Google?
That we can just barroom debates and like the snap of the finger.
Hello.
Yeah.
Diana hasn't been on screen yet. We'll get her on here soon.
No.
Yeah.
Part 3, yeah. 3D.
3D.
Oh god.
I don't think the new 3D is that good.
I don't care for it.
I mean, it's you know, it's not any more immersive.
Man,
It's clear as the video is now. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I never care for 3D. It never really blew up my skirt. Just
yeah.
Never did. But also, dude, I don't like shit in my face, man. Or like just like imagery stuff like that. I'm like, thanks.
There's stuff back here on the wall. You guys should
Mm-hmm.
say I'm running out of stuff to talk about.
Well, dude, I mean, we could just close this mother down, man.
I gotta leave in a little bit anyway.
Yeah.
But,
It's like it's 4:30, man.
It was an excellent show.
It was,
Talked about everything we wanted to talk about.
We did. Yeah, I'm starting to run down a little
And then
bit too.
some. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I didn't get any coffee this. Couple
Oh.
shots of liquor and. It is my day off.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, it was kind of funny, man. Because work tried to. They were like, they called me yesterday, and it was like, hey, there's another person at the store that they quit. Do you mind coming in? It's like, or do you want some hours? It's like, yeah, when? They're like, tomorrow. I'm like, dude, I'm like, I would, but I have a podcast to do, bro. So it's like, I can't. And we're doing a live stream. He's like, oh no, that's totally cool, man. I'm like, oh okay. It's like,
That's cool.
yeah, but yeah.
Well, it's good you did it.
Did what?
That you actually did the live stream.
I did.
That way they can't look and go, hey, they lied to us.
No. I mean, if I wasn't doing this, I mean, I actually like working on stuff, man, and yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, since the holidays over, they cut back on hours and way back on hours, so it's just kind of like, but I mean, it's cool, but I love doing this, man. It's like,
this is fun.
Yeah, man. And also too, it's like it's not every day, and we get to do it a lot. And I'm glad we did it, since you said like it's gonna be, the weather is gonna be in.
Yeah,
stuff
I'm
like
gonna
that.
be stuck up there.
So
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
it's
be
like,
happy.
so yeah,
All work and no play. Be chasing Kelly around with an axe. It's gonna be all.
I can't believe they have Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, man. Over there.
Have you seen the campaign?
Oh, I
That
tried
movie's
to. I could
so
not.
funny.
I could not.
It's so funny. What up, man?
Well, nothing. Had a woman bring in some really cool old stuff, but really rough shape old stuff.
Really?
Hey, what's up? Pretty good. Amazing Spider-Man 31, first Gwen Stacy. 31, first Rhino. Some old Daredevil, like number 2, but it was in like super rough shape.
Really?
Yeah. But, offered her 75 for the lot. We'll see.
Cool.
That's the best she's gonna get for it if it's in shitty shape.
Really? In a suitcase, and I was like, yeah.
Found him in a suit.
Anything you want to say before we sign off?
Sure.
Johnny Bravo.
Man.
Hey, you here, brother?
How are you? It's good to see you.
Came by.
It's always good to have you guys here, and I hope today's show went really well.
Yeah, man.
It did.
We've got a big sale coming up at Mountain Empire, Johnson City, and Bristol. Starting the 29th, we're doing the graduated sale. But for us, since we moved, it's going to be the grand reopening sale.
Yay.
Cool.
So certain items will be 25% off, and then every day it'll increase incrementally. So on Super Bowl Sunday, on the 3rd, it will be 75% off certain things, including like that Super Boss Star Wars Black Series Kylo Ren Force Effects lightsaber.
That's awesome.
We just got Showcase Presents 22 in graded at a 7.0.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal. And we've got Journey into Mystery 85 currently getting sent back to us, and Amazing Spider-Man
Sweet.
first and
Beautiful.
so
Sounds
come
good
see
to
us
me.
at Mountain Empire, and check these guys out. Gentlemen
Check
with
us out.
Cocktails.
come on in here. I mean, they've got all kinds of stuff. You won't leave here without buying something. I know I never do.
Love these guys.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We are going to start winding.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you once again. Love to all. God bless. And aloha.
Aloha.
I can't stop. What's going on?